I was just talking to Slime.
I was talking to Thug, he said, Uzi, I am proud of you. I said, Slime, I'm proud of you. He said, that's a rolly kid. I said, this a new rolly kid. I am a Splistonian. Look how big this rolly is. Uzi, I am proud of you. I said, Slime, I'm proud of you. Uzi, I am proud of you. I said, Slime, I'm proud of you. He said, that's a rolly kid. I said, this a new rolly kid. I am a Splistonian. Look how big this rolly is. Uzi, I am proud of you. Rock. Star yellow bitch like corn. Went to MIA, turn orange. Pull up new lamb, no insurance. Baby foreign. Overseas money when a nigga torn. She suck it up and the eyes start pouring. Let me strap my leg out like George. Whoa, let's go. It's no way that I'm finding you. She move like a prostitute. She ain't got a lot to lose. No, no, at all. Yes, my rolly face is green. Shiny rolly face is red. Got no rolly face is blue. Let's go, for sure, for sure. I could never make that girl my hoe, cause she play with her nose. Put diamonds on my wrist, my hands, my neck, my nose. I ran out of space, put it on my ankle, put it on my toes. Oh yeah, put it on your bitch, put it on my bro. Uzi, I am proud of you. I said, Slime, I'm proud of you. He said, that's a rolly kid. I said, this a new rolly kid. I am a Splistonian. Look how big this rolly is. Uzi, I am proud of you. I said, Slime, I'm proud of you. Uzi, I am proud of you. I said, Slime, I'm proud of you. He said, that's a rolly kid. I said, this a new rolly kid. I am a Splistonian. Look how big this rolly is. Uzi, I am proud of you.
I jumped in the crowd, and I feel so proud. I killed by my dog, and that's a hands down. Lucy, a real king. Somebody pass my crown. I had a dream about Nina. Woke up, pulled a ounce. I just bought a car, put it in my mouth. 150 Lord, and I still ain't tall. I supply this town, I ran out of rounds. I took off the rolling and put it on the ground. Took the words out my mouth.
Uzi, I am proud of you. I said, Slime, I'm proud of you. He said, that's a rolly kid. I said, this a new rolly kid. I am a Splistonian. Look how big this rolly is. Uzi, I am proud of you. I said, Slime, I'm proud of you. Uzi, I am proud of you. I said, Slime, I'm proud of you. He said, that's a rolly kid. I said, this a new rolly kid. I am a Splistonian. Look how big this rolly is. Uzi, I am proud of you.
Mario on her every day, and I'm on the water just like a crate. The semen sitting on the face, marinate. Stomp out her out like a parasite. I got the heat at 200 Fahrenheit. I got a European bitch on Barry White. Rolling the bitch like a motherfucking rampart. I keep at least 10,000 on my land. Hey, the bitch that just wanna fuck me cause my status. I let out 32 just like magic. Told the bitch give me rooftop drop. But we shoot at your whole head, we ain't cropping it. I'ma air it out just like the lunch.
What up, chat? What's going on, guys? What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? Congrats, bro. Brilliant lyrics. What's up, chat? What up? Good morning. Wouldn't you look good right now? Yeah, they both look decent. Both look decent. Both look pretty decent. What's up, Nicholas? What up, Tracy? What up, Mac? Never see your name before in the chat, but what up, man? That was a long stream yesterday. I'm still tired from that stream. That was a 5-hour stream. Plus the FOMC. We streamed for a good like 7 hours yesterday. 6.5, 7 hours. One trade. One trade only. And that was in the morning stream. At like 7 a.m. Alright. What's going on, guys? What's goody? I don't know why this audio sounds so off today. Put on chat mic. Voice. It's weird. Nah, alright. That's it. All right, cool. What's up, chat? Good evening. Oh yeah, you're from different area of the world, right? Good evening, good morning, good afternoon. Today, chat, we got going on here. Let me change this focus because we have advanced GDP for the USD dollar. So let's go to today's focus. Take out FOMC. That was yesterday. FOMC was pretty decent, you know. As you can see, gold's still trading down, so don't worry, chat. Yesterday when gold was at 8.32, remember when people were looking for buys yesterday? Oh man. Okay, USD. The fact that I know people are still taking buys right now at this level specifically, where gold is right now at that support level, is crazy to me. This is like their 7th entry right now. Advanced GP. Gold's still trading down. Look at like actually I'll get into it in a bit. This third main count's drop here in GJ too, but all right. So we have advanced GDP 830. That's all we got to worry about for the rest of the day. Let's do my analysis real quick though. So real quick before we get some more movements here. The weekly on GG is bearish, right? So we established that this week. We came down. Whoa, my Zoom isn't even on yet. Hold on, sorry. I gotta send the Zoom call. Yeah, GG's coming down here for sure. Coming down towards that support level. Let me break it down real quick. On the 30, yeah, closed bearish on the 30. Should be able to come down for the onion to retest the lows. So it's let me break it down for you guys because a lot of people will be confused with it today. I'm pretty sure because here let me just send the Zoom call first. Discord. Going DVS, course channel, and then Discord channel, mods. All right. So basically, the weekly for me is bearish, right? With the fact that you closed bearish last week at this resistance, right? So this week we were bearish until the support level right here at 153, 153, 500ish, right around that area, the level support. We came down, we tapped it. That was discussed on Monday. That's done with, right? However, the day shows that we are bullish today, right? We are bullish today. Technically, we're bullish. However, if you pay close attention, you're gonna notice that where price closed yesterday at this resistance, it never closed above. We needed a closure above for us to really continue up. So instead of it now being an 85% chance of us driving up today, it now lowers to like maybe a 50-60% chance that we drive up today, with the fact that we closed bullish, but we closed below this resistance here, right? So we respected this resistance looking left there. So there's a high chance that if that's your resistance, that's your support, that today we might just come back down to the bottom of the range here and just range this area, or two, maybe we might get a day starter play. If you get a day starter play, then we should come down towards the support and maybe even break that support. But until then, technically, yeah, we are bullish. We can still take our buys. We don't really need range 2 breakouts for buys, but I would love to get range 2 breakout sells today, pushing price down, because I do believe that we should, well, price is already moving here, but it should be able to drive down to fill the rest of the range here at the 154.070 here. All right, but yeah, buys for me today for GJ would probably be if we were to break above this resistance here, 154.064, or maybe even if we start to create a support or start to create some type of range in this area here, maybe we can buy back up. Because looking at this now, this whole entire push that price pushed down here, you can use this as clean traffic now. So whenever price decides to range here, let's say price ranges in this area here, eventually over time price will break out above the range, and once price breaks out above the range, it should be able to drive up to the top of the range again, right? So maybe we get some type of support formed and the day count doesn't break the low yet. You can anticipate that we're flipping bullish in the daily to drive up to the top of the range. But until then, these would be the buys for GJ, and then sells for GJ would probably be, did I spell it right? Yeah, cool. Range 2 breakouts. So that's gonna be, let's see, that's gonna be resistance here. Support here. This is the first range. I'll say because these weren't bad. However, I believe that next level for sells would be below here, because now we're reaching a level where we're just kind of rangy, right? This isn't clean traffic. This is as clean as it was earlier. So at this area here, I'll be very cautious here with GJ. Let me just be very cautious here with GJ, because it's getting to a very rangy area here. All right, but yeah, more sells to me would probably be below like 153.762 here. Sells below there, taking price down towards the next support, which is going to be potentially maybe the bottom of this 4 hour range here at 153.340 ish. This isn't as clean as well. I'll say that the cleanest push of sells today coming down was probably this push right here, because this is clean traffic, right? But as we're starting to push into these areas right here, it gets a bit choppy. This isn't bad below 153.762 because the range is there, and we're also breaking back into a certain range there. But there's like a low minor support here. I guess from there it should be clean, but anything else that looks pretty choppy. So I guess we could look for sells below here. Actually, that'll make a lot more sense. Below like 153.644 here. I know it's kind of far from where we're at right now. However, this is what we have, right? We can't really do much about the ranges here. Can't really do much. Like, I would love to get sells, more sells, like breaking back into this range here. However, like looking left, there's just so many levels you gotta worry about. You gotta worry about this minor support, this minor support, this minor support, this minor support. There's just so many levels you gotta worry about. I don't want to be in a position where I gotta worry about these minor level supports, right? Especially if the ranges aren't big. But let's move on to gold real quick, because gold looks decent too. Gold for the weekly is about to break the lows here. About to break the lows. So as you can see, last week we're bullish with the fact that as long as you respected this low right here, price should continue up towards this next resistance, which it tapped already. It tapped the first resistance we had, first target, which is at 1850. Next target you have is going to be right around here at 1860, 1870. However, we're coming down now, and we're coming very closely to breaking the lows, right? Until we actually break the lows, we're not officially bearish on a weekly candle. However, you can say that it's a high chance to break the lows today with the way price is moving right now. So there's that. The daily, definitely bearish, 100% bearish. Our target for a daily was right here, right? So our target for a daily was at 1813. Obviously we came down with top target. So now that we're trying to break this minor support, there's a high chance that the next support level is going to be around here, 70.90, right? So if the weekly breaks the lows, where do you think the weekly's kind of gonna go? Weekly's probably gonna go towards this 1794 mark, right? If we break the weekly lows here, and but if we break below like 1805 here, so that will be my target for today. Yeah, around 1790, 1794 around those areas right there. So that'll be my bias for today. Definitely bearish. So sells to me today would be if we were to break below the support here. If you get a closure below here in about 14 minutes here, the new 1 hour closure, then there's a high chance we could get some sells coming down again. All right, so obviously yesterday, chat, we took sells where at 1843, right? And wow, this dropped, right? This is the first initial move. At the FOMC came, they didn't do much, but then London Asian, boom 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 boom. So, or sorry, yeah, this was FOMC speech, and then this is London Asian. So, but yeah, price is probably gonna struggle here for a bit. Looking left there, yeah, see how we tapped kind of this area right here. The moment we tap these areas there, price started to struggle. Why? Because looking left, there's traffic, right? But yeah, below 1809 here, we should get some sells coming down towards 1805. If you don't like that little range here from 1809 to 1805, you can just simply wait for sells below 1805 here instead. Below 1805, you have clean traffic until probably like 1800, 1796 ish, around these areas right here. Yeah, this traffic here is much cleaner than GJ, so I will be interested in these sells there. Let's see, sells below. Closure. Cool. Well, Sharif, what's going on? Not bad, not so bad of a day. Yeah, 6 a.m. kind of would have been the entry for GSLs. Yeah, I was looking at that earlier. And yeah, it made sense. 1 hour closed out resistance for onion play, huge wick. Dallas would have been previous 1 hour high. TP would have been down here at like 8153.938 here, or like 154.050 here. I'll put 154.050 if you guys are in, because that's when you start to tap these areas right here. So I'll be cautious of that. But yeah, chat, pretty, you know, not so bad of a day, but there's plenty of opportunities today. Don't rush the process today. Just be patient today. What advice do you have for trading US30? It's literally the exact same markups I would do for these charts here. If I were to trade US30 today, I'll do the exact same thing as I do for GJ and gold. I promise you. Posture? You're right. People start to think that like the like, if you trade a different pair, you gotta use a different strategy. Nah, US30 moves the exact same. It's just candles are candles, right? If you remove anything on your charts aside from the candles, what do you have left over? Just candles and wicks. And our strategy is heavily evolved around candles and wicks, so nothing changes at all. EU, GU, GJ, AU, AJ, pound yen, like, you know, like all these pairs here that I used to trade as well. I used to trade a lot of pairs, a lot more in these. I used to have a list full, coming down the whole entire trading view. But obviously now I stick to 2 pairs, but GJ too busy downwards. I'd rather focus on gold. What do you mean too busy downwards? Oh, you mean traffic downwards? Yeah, I mean that's why we're looking for sales below 153.644. Check, you know, but just because we're dropping here, I still want to look at it. I still want to see us tap the support here at 0.50 here. But I can't look at it. All right, why am I blur? I'm blurred. Yeah, I'm just worried about the news, because don't like Tesla news and Amazon news, etc. also affect US30. Yeah, but same thing with currency pairs. The economy affects the pairs, right? Like, you know, like we should be technically worried about everything that happens in the whole entire economy for the US dollar, pound, yen, right? Same thing for US30. It involves Tesla stocks, Amazon stocks, US stocks, right? But technicals at the end of the day always match up with fundamentals. Not always, but 85%. And we saw it yesterday. We saw FOMC. Price is heavily bearish on gold here, and technical shows that we're gonna drive down towards like what was the support level? 1827 yesterday, right? And then if that breaks, and you're looking at 1817, right? Like this is the FOMC candle. Look at where price stopped. Just pay close attention to where price stopped. There's no coincidence in that. Right here. Why there? Because this is our support. So if you understand clean traffic, this was your clean traffic into that support level. That would bring your TP. Everyone in this live stream should know that, right? If he has been on the streams, price came down. What a coincidence! Tapped my support. Where else did price struggle? Over here. Why over there? Support level, right? And that's all technicals. Technicals of news usually match up 85% of the time. So that's why, like, whenever I'm trading like FOMC or like NFP or retail sales or whatever it is, like I'm not trading it directly. However, I'm taking advantage of the volume by waiting for news to be over with and then taking my positions, right? Yesterday, you could have taken positions anywhere after FOMC. You could have waited for the move to finish, waited for support to form, resistance formed, range formed. You got a closure below. We're going to go after the closure below. Next support down here. Price tap that support after, right? Simple, clean range driving price down. Where are our homies, bro? They're coming later. What, you don't like me? I'm blurry, man. Hi, Can't fix this. Alright, there we go. Fixed it. Hi Don and good morning. As goes making higher highs and 4 hour and daytime for any possibility for reversal, brother. Man. Okay, put it this way. Well, like, why do you need to catch the all-time bottom? Okay, let's say price does reverse. Why do you need to catch the bottom of the bottom? Right? You don't need to catch the very bottom to be profitable. You don't at all. You don't at all. Right? We were bullish on gold for maybe, I mean, look at the daily candle. Look at this. Like, what's the point? Because I'm trying to say this, like, what's the point of catching the all-time bottom or the all-time top and putting yourself in that situation to play the guessing game and the prediction game? Like, why can't you just simply wait for price to push and then hop on the trend, follow the trend till it breaks? Right? We were bullish on gold when the price was, we were bullish this day, price went up. Next day price was bearish, we were bearish. Next day price was bullish, we were bullish, right? And yesterday, although we were bullish on the day time frame, at some point price gave us a range to breakout to a point where we were bearish for a day, right? And then from there, it wasn't up here. Like, whenever we were looking for entries, it wasn't like up here at the 1853. We were looking for sells maybe at like the support level right here, there, and then below here. And if that broke, below here. If that broke, below here. So now we're looking for more sells, right? But why do you need to catch the all-time bottom or top to become profitable? Right? Like, I'm not looking for buys here. And yes, price could reverse. Don't get me wrong. Price can just whoop back up to retest the highs, right? However, your job as a trader isn't to you know, like, you don't gotta catch all the top or bottom. You don't gotta make it hard for yourself. If I'm looking for sells today on gold, I'm looking for sells below 1809. Once you get a closure below, you never close yet. Once you get a closure below, where are you gonna drive to? 1805. If you get a closure below 1805, where are you gonna drive to? Next support at 1895, 1894, or 1794, 1795, right? Right here. But there's no need to put yourself in that situation. Like, yeah, it looks good for Instagram, don't get me wrong, right? But those wick entries you see on Instagram half the time, like, they don't really show you how many attempts it actually took them to get that wick entry. Don't get me wrong though, man. Like, you can take your buys here if you want to. You can take your buys. However, I'm just trying to tell you that you don't gotta make it hard for yourself. You can make it much easier for yourself. If I'm looking for buys on gold today, I'll look for buys maybe once you get a range 2 breakout. So maybe if you get a range 1, would probably be around here. So this is your support, this is your resistance. Range 1, range 2 would be above here. If I'm looking for buys today, I'm looking for buys above 1822. Right? I'm not gonna catch a buys here because we don't know if this is the bottom. You never truly know if this is the true bottom or true top. Who knows? It can just be a pullback, right? It can just be price struggling at a support level, which it is. But however, if price ends up breaking above this range later on, and it closes above 1802, yeah, you're 1822. You're missing out on maybe like a solid 120 pips. But why do you need to catch 120 pips? Right? You can catch plenty of more pips above this range here, above 1802. Once you actually see price flipping, once you actually see price trending in a certain direction, then you can hop on the buys going up. My buys would be from like 1822 to maybe like 1832, and that's a 100 pip range. That's a solid 100 pip range, right? But there's no need to catch it down here. You can just catch it up here, catch a little piece right here, and get out. I'm saying this because, like, we warned people yesterday too. Like, people were looking for buys over here. They had a trend line or some shit drawn right here, right? And they're like, oh yeah, this is some type of support. Price is gonna flip up. Price closed below, came down. Next support. There's just so many times yesterday where I saw people try to buy gold, try and catch a bottom. Yeah, if it moves up 1828, yeah, 1828 or 1820. For me, it's gonna be 1822. I'm fine with that because it's a range to breakout. But yeah, 1828 is gonna be above like this support, right? Yeah, above there would be fine as well going up. That would be clean as well. Like that would be extra clean. More clean than above 1822. Yeah. Now show me. Yeah, a lot of his bragging rights too. I don't know. A lot of his, it's all ego in it too. Try and catch the all-time bomb, all-time top for IG. How many times do you guys see on Instagram? All the time. It's what people like though. It's like if you're a new trader, I get it. If you're a new trader, you look at my strategy, you look at the pips we catch versus the pips that these high RR catches, you'd be like, for sure, if I was a new trader, I'll go over there. I'll be like, hell yeah, I want to catch more pips. I want to catch, you know, bigger wins. But then it comes back to, I don't know, what's more consistent. Please lower down background music. What do you mean, it's too loud? After it, you can hardly hear it. Positive balance for buys coming up. The 8 average one will pull back on gold. Yeah, I mean it can, right? Chat. Price is struggling here, right? Price is struggling here because this is our support level. But it doesn't mean that we're gonna flip. Chat. It's a Thursday, 7 a.m. in the morning. Daily is heavily bearish. We could reverse, but I don't know, man. It's quite loud on YouTube, is it? I'll lower it, but I'll lower it.
What's up, Don?
What up, JXCR? What's going on?
Wasn't able to stream London session.
Really?
Yeah, a lot of things to do.
I mean, nothing happened. Oh, not much happened. Actually, yeah, not much happened. You got this buys on GJ. That would have been clean for a day. But other than that, not bad.
The problem was we're like there's no bottom wick on this. The only candle I see that broke out from distance, but no bottom wick, and it's like 35 pips. Yeah.
30.
The 30-minute.
Oh wow. GJ just closed there. GJ closed. Wow, this is decent. GJ closed below the support here. Lowest range here, right? So I believe once you flip bearish here, you should drive down to fill the rest of the range, which I'm looking to catch here. So if we flip it and re-break the lows here, how big are our stops here? Gonna be 24 pips. TP is gonna be around 27 pips, coming down towards that support level. Man, that 30-minute range isn't clean. The 1 hour, this is gonna be off the 1 hour time frame. It is, yeah, it's range 2. I mean, you have first range right here, resistance, and then support here. Oh no, you have a range. But the thing of this is that the daily, I think I discussed it earlier, the daily closed bullish, but it closed below this resistance here. And since the weekly is heavily bearish though, there's a high possibility here that the daily might give us a starter play here today. I mean, you can wait for a range 2. This 30-minute support here. The thing about this is that it's gonna be based off the 1 hour time frame. It's 1 hour onion play coming back down to retest the lows. Yeah, any trades during FOMC? No, brother, I didn't get any trades. I didn't get any trades. Let's see. Your TP is gonna be around. Stop's gonna be around 24, and TP is gonna be around. See, like, this is like a barely a 1-to-1. Just give me 18 pips. Man, I wish this range was a little bigger here. Like technically you can put your TP below here, but this is your support level. I'm looking at this support level as well. These areas right here. And that won't give you a 1-to-1. But look at the 1 hour, right? The 1 hour is what this is the key time from here. 1 hour close below this range here. I believe looking left, you should be able to feel the rest of the range here coming down towards the support down here at the 153,900. Once you flip and re-break the
Not
lows
a
there.
1-to-1 hour for you. I see like 23 pip stops for like 27 pip TP.
Wait, what's your TV though down here, right? I mean that'll give you a 1-to-1, but I'm worried about this support level right around like here, like around like 154. Like yeah, you know, like this Meyer support here. But I mean, if you place at the
That
bottom of
would
the
be
range,
like 13 pips.
what do you consider your style to be? Does it seem like scalping, big knot really intraday? It's pretty sure it's scalping. It's like scalping and intraday in between. This is definitely scalping. We're in and we're out within like 30 minutes usually, half the time. We're just putting pieces together from like the higher time frame coming down to a lower time frame, right? So like we're looking at from the weekly, daily, and then we break it down to like the 15-30 when we're looking for entries. We make sure it all lines up. But yeah, it's definitely scalping. We're just using a lot more confirmations. Don't think here's a 4 hours heavily bullish though. 4 hours still heavily bullish. 4 hour at any given point could just back up to match with the daytime frame, right? Yeah, I think I'm gonna set this one out, chat. Probably I was looking at it. If we had an extra range 2 breakout confirmation, I would have maybe taken it, but since it's not a range 2 breakout officially yet, then and the bias is still bullish for a day, it's probably not a trade for me. Hey Shane, what up? One Life FX is going on. You don't trade crypto? I have crypto holdings. Just hold crypto. There's not much to do with crypto. Just hold it, right? Just hold it long term. I don't care what happens in crypto today, tomorrow, next week, next month. I'm worried about the next 10 years, what crypto does. Yeah, Bob. Remember your words. If you ain't doubts about a trade, don't take it. Yeah. Not so much of doubts here, just not much of confirmations. Like there's a high chance to drive down here. High chance. I'll say 70% chance, 75% chance to drive down here, but with the other range to breakout, I can't really enter that, man. Not part of my playbook here. If this is a range to breakout, I would 100% be in right now. Like this is just really clean. Driving price down here. 27 pips coming down towards the support level. Solid. Off of the 1 hour too. And especially since the 1 hour closed below the support here. Very clean. There's a top wick. If we had sauces earlier, we would be activated by now. But chat, very key look at the day today. I know we're like technically we're bullish today, but very key to understand where we closed today. We closed below that resistance today. Bullish, but below that resistance. So at any point we can just reject to continue down to the bottom of the range here. If you're taking buys on gold here, just be careful. With the 30-minute time from closing bullish at support here, there's a possibility we drive up towards this resistance here, but it's a very low probability trade since we're still heavily bearish for a day and weak. Did week break the lows yet? No, not yet. So close to breaking the lows. 1805 is the low. Mary, thanks for stopping, man. Appreciate you. Enter a small risk based on this hourly rejection and 30-minute bullish closure. Nice. Oh, here we go again with the NFT talk chat. It's like politics, man. Every time we talk about crypto, NFTs, it's just politics. We might as well talk about the vaccine. NFTs are useless. What are NFTs? What's the point of them? Where should we buy gold? Above 1822 here. Range 2 breakout buys. That's where my buys would be. No buys here for me right now. Buys for me above 1822. I'm gonna watch this whole thing push up. If it does push up, right? If it pushes up. I'm not gonna predict it to push up, but if it does, I'll be 120 pips I'm missing, which I'll love to miss. And I'll take my buys of 1822 here towards the next resistance, which is at like around like 1832 after for another 100 pips. That'll be my TP. Right, but until this happens, in this range here, it's dead to me. This range is dead to me. Yeah, yo, no NFT chat unless Marcos is here. Marcos is not here right now. I have not as much knowledge on NFTs as much as Marcos, unfortunately. If you guys are coming late to the stream, if you guys are asking like where gold's gonna go and like what should we do on gold, please go and watch the recap in the morning. Just please watch the first like 5 to 10 minutes of today's stream. Go back, watch the recap of how I broke down GJ and gold. I broke it down from the weekly, daily, 4-hour, 1 hour, all the way down to 1530 for entries. Just go back and just go look at that, and then come back to the live stream, right? I just can't explain like the same thing 1,000 times within the first like 10 minutes of the day, you know? Yeah. Go do that. I would love to, but it's just chat doesn't want to hear it again, you know?
I would love to get a 30-minute onion play here on GJ.
30-minute for GJ.
Onion play buys.
Oh yeah.
Or 1 hour fake out or something.
Yeah. If you get a closure above 154 today, it's gonna be solid. I just wish we closed above that resistance last night. Came very close, but of course, we respect it. Chat, this wasn't here today. If this wasn't here, this would be a lot cleaner. Right, because basically what it is on GJ right now is this support forming, and this is your next resistance. If that wasn't there, I'll literally say right now that there's a high chance we drive up towards this resistance, which could happen still because we're still bullish. But with that minor resistance there, it just brings it probably a lot lower. But this is what you would be expecting today, as long as you respect the previous daily candle low. 155.500. I wish Michaels were here right now, you know? Lewis, pause this convo for later, okay? Just save what you wrote now, and then later on, maybe in like 30 minutes when Michaels comes, we can discuss NFTs again. All right. Yeah, I get that, Alex B. Showing lower signs of rejection at a higher time frame zone, lower risk since high time frames are bearish. Yeah. Where's this Michaels at? They're coming. They'll come later. They're not obligated to come. They don't gotta come. They show up because they want to show up, right? But I'm not here like forcing them to come every stream. Wix9 is probably just taking care of, you know, the morning. The dad, you know, he's busy. He'll come in a bit. Michaels usually comes at around 8 or something, so 7:38. He used to never come for a while. Marcus is not saying the research. I know exactly what Marcus is gonna say later. Saw GJ then. Alright, Nav. I will sell GJ. Buy gold? Alright, I will buy gold, brother. Posture? You're right, Yo, what's crazy, chat? I went on maybe like a 5 to 10 minute rant on my Instagram story yesterday about like buying tops and bottoms. And then Uncle Ted here posted the exact same thing after. Uncle Ted is probably the only trader that I probably like message, like talk to time to time. You know? We said the exact same thing. No one cares about your sniper entries or tops and or your bottoms. The idea in this FOREX game is just to make a decision that is correct with the information and your inherent risk. You want to call tops and bombs? Get ready to hit with a lot of times. That's so true. You call tops and bombs. Yes, you might get that one entry that is the absolute bomb wick. But there's so many attempts you're going to take in between. Over time. So true. It's been 3 months since I didn't watch the stream down. It's good that I got a notification of your stream again. Oh, what up? What up, Andre Garcia? Some guys on FX really played out the FOMC well. I can't understand how. Yeah, I mean, it was pretty simple with FOMC yesterday. Especially doing what we do. Off of tentacles, right? That's all that was. Came down towards the targets, tap targets. And this is what we do for FOMC. It's very simple, chat. It's very simple FOMC. One, you don't have busts and sell stops. You don't gamble, right? You don't want to be having open positions and hoping which one activates so you can be in profit. You don't want to do that because there's so many things that come into play, like whipsaws, or you might get slippage, right? You don't do that. Two, you go mark up your charts the same way you would mark up every day, and then wait for those closures. And that's all that was yesterday. That's all that was yesterday. They anticipated sales prior though. Yeah, we anticipated sales in the morning. We anticipated sales. If you watched yesterday's stream yesterday, we anticipated sales from like 1843 here. The moment we broke below these ranges here. This is where we anticipated sales yesterday on the last streams. And then our TP was like maybe like at 1836. If that broke, then we're looking for more sales coming down towards 1830. If that broke, then more sells coming down towards 1822. If that broke, then more sells towards 1829. I actually gotta take that out. Trades called. We're gonna choose the next range after the first. Yes, correct. Thanks for that. Hey Don, while waiting for the market, can you talk about your stream setup? Yeah, what questions do you have? Yeah, Kyle, that's what DVS is for though, in the years to come, for sure. The post stream, the post FOMC stream, traffic on gold played out like you said. Yeah. Post FOMC was amazing. Cam's mics. Yeah, so Cam's is Logitech C29, I think 1080p cam, not a 4K yet. And then microphone is Shure SM7B, which you need well, you don't need one, but I use a Go XLR as what's it called again? I forgot what it's called, but I use it with the Go XLR. And then I got the Stream Deck, which I use to kind of switch my what do you call it, like these, right? Open up new tabs and that good stuff. And then I got my monitors, which was Asus, I think 24-inch 165 hertz. Oh yeah, C920. Yeah, C920. Where's the squad at? They're coming, chat. They're coming, man. Don't worry. What's your advice to start streaming live? My advice to start streaming live, huge tip: don't focus on the viewers. Just do it because you love it. Don't stream because you want viewers. I first started streaming because I just wanted to put knowledge out. That's all I cared about, just put knowledge out, right? I had like maybe like 5 viewers, like 8 viewers for the longest time, and we just streamed I just made my own questions. Chat was dead. Chat wasn't like this. That's why I'm grateful whenever we get questions like this. But before, I never got a chat like this. It was like, hey, buy or gold GJ, buy or sell GJ, you know? It's like, that's it. And I just had to make my own questions. I'd be like, oh, so someone on in my private group asked me, how do you draw this and that? So I'll just start spitting, and then over time people will come, and then the word will spread, and over time you just grew. Also, you gotta be consistent though. If you want to stream, you gotta be consistent. You can't just be on and off. Like, if you want to stream, you really gotta stream every day, or stick to your plan, stick to your schedule. Same thing with trading though. If you want to become profitable, you gotta show up every session. Not every session, sorry, I take that back. Every trade window that you decide to stick to. If you want to trade Asian, then come to Asian every day. If you want to trade New York, then come to New York every day. But make sure it's something you can stick to and follow every day. Which one do you feel like you put out more knowledge in the streams? What does that mean? Take notes. What's the goal for your stream? No goal really. Just I have no goal. I just come to the streams. I mark on my charts. I give you guys my analysis. I answer questions. We take trades together if there's trades, and that's it. That's the game plan. Like 2019 at the end. 2019, we didn't stream at 2019. We streamed in 2020. But 2021 was crazy with knowledge, filled with knowledge. Obviously, the 2022 is filled with knowledge too, but we just got started here. Oh, and that's the thing. What's it called again? That you two switch screen stuffs. It's called Stream Deck. So it's this. It's just a God Stream Deck. And it gives you like custom hotkeys. You can probably use your keyboard to figure out a way to work around it if you want to buy it, but this is just one click, boom boom. If I want the intro, if I want the browser, this is the browser. If I want you know, like my camera close, full cam, that's the full cam. If I want like a new website, if I want TradingView open, I don't gotta click anything. I click that one button, TradingView opens, you know. So, or whatever website I want opens. YouTube, Instagram, Spotify. Pretty dope. What is the best please don't spam, brother, but what is the best time frame for supply and demand zone? I usually mark up my levels and my zones. My range is off of the 15 and 30, bro. Man, what's GG doing here? Okay, cool. GG kind of closed below the range. Didn't break the highs yet. Starting to create a top wick. Once you reflip it, we should drive down here towards the bottom of the range. You have a 30-minute closure in about 5 minutes here. JXTR, were you looking for a set replay on the 30 or 15?
Celery?
Yeah. Onion. Sorry, onion. Got confused. Yeah.
I think the 30 should be fine, but I would need like a stronger bullish candle, not like this.
You said 30?
Yeah, 30.
Yeah. I think, yeah. You probably wanted to close above 154 to 30, right?
Yeah, exactly. 154, 30. Yeah. It's like a minor like
resistance
support there. Yeah. It's becoming resistance now. So if this 1 hour flips and breaks the lows, then I would not consider the onion anymore, even if it closes bullish.
I love your buys above too. Yo, Wix.
What's the deal?
The deal is a chat. They've been asking for you all morning. It's been like maybe an hour. Like at this point, man, just take over the stream, you know?
There's nothing going on. I mean, GJ looked pretty clean on the hourly, but
you know what's going on, Wix? The fact that everyone's looking for buys on gold. Like no, like I'm talking about like throughout yesterday and today. Like yesterday.
Yeah, I know. I've seen people already call out buys on Instagram.
You see what Uncle Ted posted? He said the exact same thing we said, or I said.
What do you say?
Like, cause I ran like a low like 5-minute rant yesterday on like not calling tops and bottoms. Now you see what it is to call tops and bottoms, and then kind of Ted said the exact same thing too.
I mean, like we all trade price action.
Yeah.
We're profitable in price action, so I can see why he would say certain things. Like,
yo, Ifty, what's up? I thought you were a Wix now. I'm not gonna lie. To corner my eye, usually when a camera pops up, it's usually Wix on the first camera. So I just kind of dragged it over. I'm like, oh, it's Wix, and then I'm like, wait, that's not Wix. That's Ifty.
Wix grow a beard.
What's going on, Ifty?
Morning, Wix.
good morning. So on GJ, we could end up closing bullish, but still respecting the hourly resistance.
Oh yeah. What's your bias on daily today?
What do you mean? What's my bias? I'm bullish, and we never broke the daily lows, and we still haven't had a range 2 breakout.
You see how the day closed below that low resistance there?
Yeah, well, didn't close below resistance on.
Traders, oh man. Traders, oh man. Yeah.
Thing is, our weekly is extremely bearish, so I wouldn't, I wouldn't mind a range 2 in a week and a flip on the weekly.
Or like a daily breaking the lows today. I wouldn't mind it as
Yeah.
well.
Yeah, well, that would be, I think, the weekly flipping.
I was looking at this hourly candle here earlier. It was pretty decent. The only thing is that it's not a range to breakup, but close below the support here.
Yeah, the close is solid. There's just, it's not a range too, like you said. No, it's a bullish day. No,
Yeah.
hard to go against bias. I mean, I don't really care if it plays out. Chances are more often that we get a fake out than that playing out. What are we doing right now, chat? We're preserving capital, right? We get paid to wait, so we're getting paid right now. We're sitting here waiting, getting paid, not losing money.
You get money through YouTube? Yeah, I get money through YouTube, but it's not monetized. My stream's not monetized, so not really. No. Gold buy is ready. Why are you not taking? You think it's ready. You think it's ready. Not me. Just because you think it's ready doesn't mean everyone thinks it's ready, right? If you think it's ready, just ignore the noise, ignore what everyone else is saying. Just take your bias, right? Take your bias, trust your analysis, trust your process, right? Because you see something for a reason, right? If it's profitable for you, then take it, right? For me, this isn't really a high probability trade stuff for me. There's no bias for me until 8 and 22. Is your broker regulated? Nope. My broker is not regulated. My broker is Traders Domain. It is yeah, not regulated. I used to have a regulated broker, Vantage FX, but then they kind of kicked Canada out and NA, North America, so can't really trade in that broker anymore. That was my favorite broker though. You should monetize. Every little helps.
My broker is on an island, boy.
An island, boy.
My broker's on an island, boy. Avoiding regulations.
Bruh, no top wick on the 30-minute close. We might get the
30 minutes started play. 1 hour flip.
Yeah, I was getting ready to take buys here, but no thanks.
Better wait for that hourly.
Yo, Richard. Good question, Richard. So whenever the weekly is bullish and the day is bearish, or vice versa, when they're not going against each other, since we're trading this day, I'm looking at the daily from a bias. The weekly is just in the back of my mind. Right now, the weekly is in the back of my mind for GJ. GJ for me for the week is definitely bearish. I'm expecting, well, we tapped target already. We tapped minor support, but next support if that breaks is going to be down here. So like we're definitely bearish as long as you respect the previous kind of high, which is this high. But that's just running in the back of our minds for the week, right? Daily is what we're looking at. Day-to-day shows that we're bullish. But the day shows signs that we're starting to form with the weekly, then I can look for positions going with the weekly as well. But yeah, usually I just follow the daily. Day buy stays bullish. We want buys to be above like 154, 764. If you want range 2 sells, then it's gonna be below like 153, 644, or maybe like below here. This is a range 2 form right now.
This yesterday, I mean, yeah, we had like a good 10-minute talk.
Yeah,
That specifically.
Also, what Wick said earlier, just be aware of the weekly candle open price. That flips, is a good chance it continues with it.
Yeah, you're not basing your this session off the weekly, but you are being aware of where the weekly is in case this session starts moving towards our higher time frame levels. You can be aware of what the weekly is doing and what to expect.
sells on gold here below isn't that bad. Isn't bad. 1 hour closure at 8 a.m. below the range. Stops gonna be around. Oh, that's a big stop. 50 pips on a 1 hour time frame, but TP's gonna be 75 pips. 30-minute stops are gonna be. I mean, if this is a top wick, wherever this is, it's gonna be around like 40 pips, 30 pips, depending on where it closes. Let's see. Let's see if you got a closure. You got a 4-hour circuit play though. You had that. So daily shows they have clean traffic now. 1800. Definitely potential. Just 27 minutes left of waiting.
27 minutes.
How's trading been though? It's been a while since we talked.
Yeah, man, it's been a while. It's coming along. I'm just trying to get the schedule down back again. Asian sessions is hardly anything, man.
Wait, so how come you couldn't show up to like NY? Like, yeah, you're just
Yeah,
busy or
it's funny
something?
I said. No, what happened like last year, February, I switched jobs and that screwed up my schedule significantly a lot. And it was just hard to get back on track with waking up at 6:30 and coming up and getting back into that routine.
Hmm.
But
It's never a good story when you got to started with. See what happened was.
yeah, that's so true. But yeah, put the bigger picture in the head and do what you care for. I guess that's what it is. Wix, I was thinking about it the other day. There was a comment that you made, which I found very interesting, and that was you're trading to not trade full time, and that's to put your energy.
Because people ask me all the time, "Are you full time?" And I just, God forbid, no. I gotta get away from the charts. You can't be full time.
Well, full time can be like what?
You can make this your main stream of income.
Mm-hmm.
You can't be 40 hours on charts.
Yeah, that's impossible. No, that's crazy.
40 hours a week. You cannot be full time. Like if that's what you think full time trading is, 8 to 5 on charts. No. We're here mainly, and like that's the first thing. Like IML guys will tell you, you're here for the freedom of time. Time freedom. That's actually very true. We're here to actually give us time to do something else, the rest of the day. Like this could be enough. This is enough to provide you with income, pay for your livelihood, your family, for everything. If you get it down, the whole point is to not be full time, is to make this a very small part of your day. People are like, yeah, I'm full time. This is what I do.
There's no way to spend 37.5 hours.
Did you mute us?
No.
Are we on mute?
No.
I didn't hear no music.
What's the
You don't
top
hear no
track?
music?
Yeah, when we started talking, the music just stopped.
Oh, I'm not sure. I didn't meet you guys. Why would I meet you guys?
I was like, damn, Rick Ross got respect for what I'm saying. Just the music stopped.
Marco's still hella comfortable in his new chair.
Maybach music.
What's going on?
What up?
Maybach
There it is.
music.
Why is it so low today? It sounds so low.
Thought he was wearing a sash first. Oh, it's his robe.
What up, Marcos? Marcos, the whole chat wanted to smoke with me today about NFTs, and I'm like, yep, guys, that's not for my discussion, man. That's trash. That's not for me to talk about.
Why do they want smoke?
Not smoke, but like they're just like, or
That wants all the
someone. I'm like, you know what, man? You can later on when Marcos comes on, you can talk about it later. But for now, I'm just, this isn't my discussion.
I will answer any question you have.
Oh, really? You would? All right, brother.
Yeah.
Who was it? Lewis? Hey, it's your time to shine.
Marcus is stream now.
For a small 0.002 ETH fee.
Wix, there's a cam. Everyone has a cam.
NFTs have a minus amount of purpose. I do not care.
Oh, there.
They have one purpose, actually.
Money.
They're putting money in my bank. What do you mean they got no purpose? I think the thing about me, I don't know if it's like everyone, is I don't even have enough time to think about the purpose of shit. Like, just like, what?
By the time you figure it out,
I
like
want to
it's
retire
gone.
my parents. You think I'm gonna sit here and think about the purpose of what the forex market is? I don't give a fuck.
I need my mama in the new house.
That's what I'm saying. I want to pay my parents' mortgage. You know, thinking about the impact of the environment, of like the blockchain. I do not care. I do not care.
Word. I hope it floods.
Literally, some dude drawing a terrible electronic drawing of a monkey and selling it to people for millions. That sounds, unfortunately,
Really?
that's like envy. That's like people are upset that other people are making money. And there's one thing you'll not catch me doing, that's worry about what's in another man's pockets. I never do any NFT before, how to start one. You Google that.
Oh yeah, those questions you can just. Yeah, I want you to answer Lewis's question.
Yeah, I don't know. It's up. I mean, hey, I get it. Like, people are making money in ways that you didn't think you could, and I understand, especially when most of us come from either the middle or lower class. We're used to having to work for everything, and you see someone sell a picture of a monkey for millions, and you just get really a little bit of a bitter taste in your mouth.
Get confused.
I felt that, but instead of being mad about it, I was like, wait, I want that.
I want that too.
Yeah, you can make money. I just can't believe it's actually become mainstream. Well, here's the thing. There's something that's never going to change, and that's rich people are going to want to flex the fact that they're rich. It's been like that since the ancient times when people from Egypt were wearing jewelry made of eyeballs and stuff like that. Like, that's never going to change, because that's what human creatures are. We're peacockers. You know what I mean? Males want to look like the alphas. We want people like power.
Sparta.
And I know Wix and I could talk on it while I go get my coffee.
Yeah, this is getting ridiculous. Everybody serves themselves coffee, and I'm over here fucking drinking, I don't know, dog water.
Hot dog water? I drank that every day. It's pretty good.
Hey, dog water?
Hot dog water.
You never had no hot dog water? It's delicious.
You didn't have that? You put a little like lime in it, and then you put a little bit like some garlic. Pretty good.
No, I don't do VB.
You put some noodles in there and just drink it like chicken noodle soup.
Thoughts on EU? I have no thoughts on it right now because I'm not really looking at it, and I don't ever look at EU probably ever. But if you give me a chart in a Discord server, do exclamation point charts, and there'll be a link that you can send charts to. And then I'll take a look at it, I'll review it for you, all that good stuff, right? Hey, look at gold. Coming back down now. So if you get closure here in 19 minutes, we are in for some sell positions today until 1801, 1805 ish. Gonna be great.
There's a lot of NFT stuff in the chat now.
No, trust me, man. Trust me, man. I don't know why today was just crazy.
He said the real rich people are the ones who don't flex. I used to think that too, but I think there's both. There's rich people who don't flex and rich people who do flex, and that's just, you just have to deal with it.
Some rich people flex to make more money. Some people, you know.
Some rich people enjoy flexing. I mean, it's not everything so black and white. Like athletes, celebrities, like they flex. That's why they're athletes or that's why they're famous celebrities. Like there's wealth and then there's influence. Those are two different things. You have to understand that. Protein shakes are better in the morning than coffee. True, but I'm addicted, so. New rich and old rich. And then someone said NFTs right now are for rich hype beasts who know how to monopolize the masses.
Yeah, I love how you just ignore all the FOREX questions and just let me answer them.
I don't care, bro. Like, my opinion's always exactly the same as yours when it comes to Forex. See, I don't like that someone else said that, is that NFTs is for rich hype beasts who know how to monopolize the mass. I mean, like I said, my best friend's an electrician and he's made more than double his salary in 2 months. Another kid from my town turned $100 into $1 million. You just have to put in the work. Not for rich people.
Guys, taking pictures of my toilet after dropping nukes and make an NFT collection. Hey, if it sells, it sells. There. Try it out. If it works for you.
If you do it, I'll buy it. You know why? Because I can. Alright, NFT talk's over.
NFT talk's over. I don't know if the Wix on gold or is it just me. Yeah, there's Wix on gold, but it's why we wait for closures. Look left there on the 1 hour candle. You see these wicks there? You see all these wicks there. Wicks. Resistance form. Support form. This wick came down to 1804. A nearly 200 pip wick within a 30-minute, within a 1 hour candle, right? Wicked, rejected. But there's one thing that I put here that's very key. Closure. because you have never if you look at all those wicks there, there's one thing those wicks has never done, which was they never closed below support. This wick as well, never closed. So if you get a closure here below that candle, there's a high possibility this new 1 hour candle should drive down to bottom of the range, as long as it respects the previous 1 hour candle high. And that's where the style is going to be. This is where the entry is going to be in about 16 minutes here. A great example of that would be looking at the 4 hour candle yesterday on gold and gold. You're gonna notice that there was once a support formed there. As you can see, wicks, when a price started moving. Not when these wicks broke below that level. Wicks don't mean shit, right? Once you got a closure below, once you got this closure, you drove down to the bottom of the range. This is the first 4 hour candle closure. And look at this as well. Wicks. What's one thing price never did? Close below. Those wicks have all rejected, and look where you got a closure. Right here. So we're looking left, you do have volume left over and range coming down, and that's why price pushed down towards next support. Same thing up here. Look at the 4 hour candle. You haven't closed it. You closed in about an hour here, but with the anticipation of the 1 hour closing below, you can anticipate the 4 hour candle to close below as well. So you're putting pieces to the puzzle basically.
JTRX, how was London?
He didn't stream it.
The hell?
Can you tell us how you feel about regulated versus unregulated brokers? Yeah, how I feel about them is as long as a broker gives you an option to deposit and withdraw and you see no such activity when trading, that's all that matters. A broker wouldn't run off with your money. You know, they're not gonna run off with their 100K because they're gonna lose their business that they built over time. Some brokers, like if Tradesman has been around for like maybe 4 years, 3-4 years, I think, some 5 years maybe, and they're not just gonna run off with your 100K and lose their whole entire business that they've made, a lot of money off of. It's just not worth it for them. A broker wouldn't do that unless it's some broker that's unheard of, like first day out, unheard of, and it looks very suspicious. Then yeah, but a broker wouldn't run away with your money, man. Some brokers are definitely sus. Don't get me wrong. Some brokers manipulates the markets, right? But that ain't my problem, right? Tradesman doesn't do that for us. I've never seen a day where Tradesman has done that. You get slippages on Tradesman comes back and they pay you. They pay you the TP sometimes.
Yeah, not very. You don't see that often.
Yeah. Probably the best customer service broker I've had. Regarding spread and all that stuff, not the best broker, because the best spreads I've got was like Vantage FX.
Let me tell you something. You want a broker that's rich. You want a broker that's well off and that's able to provide you all the latest instruments in order for you to be successful in trading. You want a broker that provides MT5 over MT4, C Trader. You want those brokers because the licensing for those from medical, it's expensive for the platforms. It's very expensive for a broker to provide you with MT5. So if they do, that means they have a pretty nice slush fund or they're doing pretty well. And like one of the issues I have with like Hugo's and like all the other brokers, they're not providing you with the latest technology and the latest and greatest for you to succeed. They're more concentrated on their profits. So like Hugo's would never give me back slippage, no matter how many times it would happen. And Traders Domain didn't even ask me a question. They're like, what was the trade? What was the trade number? I gave them the trade number. They looked at the parameters and they honored my TPs and my stop loss.
Yeah, IC market's pretty good too, but I don't got them in Canada, right? Also depends where you're from. I would love to use IC markets. I don't got them. unless I have some VPN on.
There's a few good ones out there. You just gotta do some research. There's a few good ones out there.
Yeah, I also haven't looked at brokers in like a year or two because I use Traders Limit now. But I don't know, maybe one day I'll just seek out some new options.
If you're overseas, you have plenty of great options that don't work in North America.
Yeah, NA is very, especially in the US, very strict. You can't trade gold in the US on regulated brokers.
All right, when
I didn't know that. Interesting.
when we drop DVS worldwide, the broker.
Yeah, the biggest broker ever. Why don't you enter?
That's when we're switching.
Why don't you enter yet? Did you enter yet? Don, why don't you sell us here? All this after I gave a 5, I gave a first of all, this morning I gave a 10-minute analysis. Then I answered the question earlier about why it's on point for a closure here. And I can still get the same questions.
Why aren't you gonna sell here?
True. You guys gotta read, you know. You guys gotta read sometimes. Pay attention, you know. I know, like, I talk a lot. I know we talk a lot, but it's important, you know. You don't want, like, you don't have to stream on mute and just wait until I'm in a position. Some of you guys here are playing Fortnite on the side. I see you guys playing Fortnite and waiting for me to enter a sell here.
No, you know what they're doing? They're laying down in bed with like a AirPod in their ear. And as soon as you're like, all right, this is looking nice, people jump up. Right.
They're like,
run into the computer or pull up a laptop.
So what's he in? The Don, why don't you know so? Okay, you got me, man.
Telling you, people are laying down in bed just listening to you. They're not paying attention or looking at charts or trying to do breakdowns.
I'm in bed. Cause we used to be the same. Oh, I used to be the same. I used to be in bed too. I used to be in bed and just, I wouldn't watch a stream, but I'll be in bed like when I first started trading. I'll wake up 2 p.m. Oof.
All right.
Go, what are you looking at? Oh, that's a nice sell. Click. Go back to sleep. Like, I swear that was it. That was it back then.
5-second analysis.
5-second analysis on the phone too. Analysis done. That wasn't experience. I can probably do it now with more efficiency because everything's kind of natural now. Like I can see this and be like, oh, I need a closure. Okay, I'll check back in 10 minutes. But what's the name of the song? It's called Essence by Justin Bieber and Wizkid.
Wizkid. Well, we get a closure.
Trust me, everyone's been there. A lot of us have been there. Oh, so you're waiting, just bored and found your stream. You're pretty chill. Welcome to the stream. Yo, if you guys are new here, appreciate you being here today. Leave a like, subscribe to the channel. That's all we ask for. You know, no donations, none. Don't donate, none like that. Just sub to the channel, leave a like, and don't worry, Paul got your donations covered.
Has he ever been on the stream before?
Who? Paul?
Yeah, has he jumped on cam?
No, yeah, he's waiting for his PC to come and jump on cam. He's chill though.
He has it. Look at it at the Discord. He sent it.
Oh yeah, his PC?
Yeah, he set up there, or that's set up.
That's set up. Oh shoot. Wall. Someone put wall. Who put wall? That's you? Nice. Yeah. This is a Fortnite setup, man, for sure. You definitely play Fortnite.
The Fortnite setup. Is the keyboard sideways?
Oh, my keyboard's sideways, but I don't play Fortnite. This is a yeah, for sure. Nah, this is more of like the hype beast setup, you know? Like, I can tell what you're going for. Fat Supreme sticker over there too. I see that ball. Oh, one monitor though? Come on. I expect 3 monitors from you, man. 3 minimum.
I want that curved monitor. It's so fire.
Yeah, for trading it's pretty dope, but for gaming it's pretty trash.
This dude's gotta be 6'5". We got big ass feet.
That's a
Look
dope
at those
closet.
shoes, bro. Look at
A
those
fire
shoes.
closet. I want my closet to look like that.
You got Paul.
Sorry guys, try to stream. I got you guys. If you look at the 1 hour time, this is broken, ready for the buy. But if you look at the 4 hour time frame, 4 hour resistance from the body is not broken. My question is, should we buy after the 1 hour resistance is broken and that's it, or we need to wait for the 4 hour resistance to be broken also? You want to choose a time frame with levels that we haven't broke above before. For instance, like there's like what is this? The 4 hour, what is this time frame? The 1 hour. So in this case, there's a resistance here, right? I'll probably want to see either one, you break back into this range here above this resistance, and then maybe you can think your buy's going up to the top of the range, or two, you get a closure above this range instead. You get a closure above here, above that resistance, which prices never close it for, and then you look to drive up. But looking at this, the daily time looks heavily bearish there, so I wouldn't take buys until we get a range 2 breakout, which would probably be, if this is a support resistance, range 1, this is a range 2, probably above here for buys. Anything in this area, I'll stay out, and I'll continue taking sells down until then. I'm guessing it's bearish on the daily by looking at this, but could be wrong. Let me check actually. What was that, GU? GPUSD. Oh yeah, we broke down the sells yesterday. We said below this range here you want sells. Price broke below, came down. Next support was right around here. That's your next support. Being formed. And then looking left now. Yeah, we're heavily bearish here today. Yeah, there's no buys over there, man. We're definitely bearish. You need a range 2. Came down, tap 1.33. Solid. That's a GU. What else you got? What do you guys think? Again, same thing. Just be aware. Doing this is great, but just be aware of range 1, range 2. Whenever you're looking for breakouts and it's just buys above here, sells below here on your chart, and usually half the time you get faked out going against the trend. So make sure you have a range 2 breakout going against the trend. I took this one. Review it, please. Yes, sir. Support formed. I'll move my support down towards here because this is the most recent support. So you want sells. You want to close below here for sells 8 and 10, which I think you're getting right now, I believe. Yeah, 4 minutes left for a closure, guys. Just be patient here.
GJ buys.
For gold sells. But yeah, GJ buys.
GJ buys.
Yeah, 1 hour above 2. Yeah. Buys are so clean above the ranges. But gold sells are clean too. Look at the range.
Yeah, it's just gold setting up right now. GJ's gonna be a candle or two.
Wait, gold's not close below. Oh yeah, GG's gonna be GG's gonna be quite a bit. Kind of 2 away probably.
Yeah.
How can you find info about range 1, range 2 breakouts? Do exclamation point fakeouts. The backstory behind that is in the video as well. We learned how to avoid fakeouts like maybe last year, 2021. That's when we started to apply them after the incident that happened in February. And from there we evolved.
After we took a dumbass trade in February.
I took it. I'm not sure if you took it. I took it. I was like, oh, chat, I'm gonna do this. I expect this to be a fake out. I'm not gonna get in. I'm gonna get in the buys, or I'm gonna get in the sells, and I took the buys. I don't know. See, that's when we weren't as disciplined.
Yeah,
that was last year.
Stream was like, what the fuck?
We're like, and after that stream, it just changed so much for us. How would you enter your closure far away? What do you mean far away? You have a closure below 1809 here in 2 minutes here. If you get a closure below, you can probably take a position.
He means if it's like too deep in the range, too deep in the zone, well, you gotta see if the RR is positive.
Yeah, you gotta check.
Makes sense.
That doesn't make sense. Everything has to make sense. Like RR has to be positive. Like you gotta have a decent range. You gotta have advantage points, right? Advantage points are basically a minor level support resistance where you can look to move your stops to break even and close half at to manage risk.
You gotta have all your time frames in the same direction. So like here you have all your time frames all falling in line.
555
hour on gold.
Pardon?
Are you gonna use the 1 hour stops on gold?
I'm looking at 30-minute stops. Is there a top wick on 30-minute time frame?
Let's get a top wick on the next candle.
1 hour stops are just gonna be like massive, bro.
Even
Yeah.
30 stops are gonna be like 60, 50.
Let's see. We have like a minute and a half left. This thing pulls back, closes at 1808, which I doubt. But if it does,
the 40 pip stop would be nice, but 50, 55 is rough.
You can use the next candle once it opens and makes the top wick, but you want the top wick to actually come up and touch 1809.41.
Yeah, I'm hoping that volume doesn't just drive down to my first target's 1805.
If we get a nice wick up
to support at 1805.
Yeah, that's also the weekly lows, so it would be breaking the weekly lows at around 1805.
Yeah, perfectly.
There's a minor support 1805 here. However, someone asked, yeah, the minor support here for sure. However, that's called an advantage point. I mean, depending on where we close, we're a minute and a half. If we close way too below, then we can't. But if you close enough to a point where you have a leftover range come down to our support, and usually more than 10 pips, I would look to move my stops to break even here and close half at that support level, because that is a minor support which we got to take advantage of, and expecting price to break through to the bottom of the range. 1801 here. Let's see, 34 seconds. If we pull back to like 1808.
Yeah.
Maybe.
You really want to see a pullback here.
Yeah, you can't read. I mean, the range from here to here is like a solid 15 pips, but you want to pull back for a better entry here. And if you have no bottom wick, then retract. What's GG then? GG support bouncing off. Cool. Cool. GG's not bad here. Setting up for more buys here later on. Not bad, not bad, not bad. Yeah, not enough here. 1 hour close there. Close the open up with no top wick. Yeah, but minus for 1804, 1805. Our range going down is like maybe like 15 pips coming down. However, stops are massive here. Stops is just way too big here. 30-minute stops minimum. Oh, actually, no, 50 pips, 49 pips. TP is gonna be around like 58, but we gotta get a top wick here, and looks like price may just rip through. Let's see. I'll be very careful here, guys. Wait for a top wick to be formed first before you look to drop down more, especially on a new 1 hour candle. That's not bad for closure on 30 on GJ. GJ looks clean and drive up here. Go dropping, yeah. Go could just potentially drop down towards 1801 here without give us an entry maybe.
I'm gonna be fine with that.
Yeah. People who are looking for buys at 1809 here, we warned you guys earlier. There's like, just because we're at a level of support, it doesn't mean price will reverse, right? Whoever was here this morning, we warned you guys about that. There's no buys here. There was no buys here. There was no buys up here. Just because we're bouncing off a support level, it doesn't mean that it's time for price to reverse. You need a daily closure. You need price closing on the daily time from bearish or bullish. You need a weekly close bullish. You need time frames to line up with that. Take buys. You can't just take it off of like a 5 minute or 5 minute candle. You know, it's what day is it today? It's Thursday, 8 a.m. What makes you think price will reverse?
That was a nice 1 hour for gold and Asian, which didn't create the top wick, and I missed that too.
Which one? This one?
Yeah, yeah, there you go. One more to the left.
This one, right?
Yeah. I was just watching that. I'm like, come on, man, just flip up a little bit.
Damn.
Like it was like 8 o'clock or something.
Yeah, I think because I think it's a new yeah, that area right there, Ifty, that resistance there was daily time from top wick, and with the 1 hour closure, yeah, I mean you could have anticipated that to be a top wick for a daily candle to drive down after.
That
was clean. 4-hour topic 2 flipped. Yeah. In those situations, honestly, if it comes down to like that, like the daily Korean topic and the 4-hour Korean topic, and the 1 hour doesn't, some cases you can just kind of ignore it on the small time for like the 30 or 1 hour. But
Gotcha.
it's a bit more advanced. Yeah, chat. If we had a topic here and we entered, we would have went break even at that support level, and we would have closed half, and then this thing would have hit break even. So, I guess we saved some commissions today and an extra bullet. Let's see. If you get a decent topic now, and then we flip, we may enter on the flip. I'm talking about a decent topic though. Maybe like a solid. You want a solid
35 book?
Like something like this, probably. 879 or something. And then once you flip, you can enter that using current count styles, maybe. Yeah, news at 8:30 too.
You trade chart patterns with price action. But no.
How about no? Nah, there's no chart patterns. We don't follow patterns. We don't follow, you know, the Bible stick candle. Yeah, what was it called? The candle Bible stick book. We don't follow it. You know, none of that.
It's good. The
If
Bible
you do,
stick candle.
if you do, go ahead, enjoy. What was it called? The candlestick Bible.
He said the Bible stick.
Yeah.
Whatever it's called, man. We don't, you know.
Don't matter what he said. It's what he meant.
The Bible stick, man. Come on. Disrespect. I got that shit printed out somewhere, man.
Yeah, I have the PDF on my phone still, probably.
Yeah, I have a PDF on my laptop.
I printed it out, put it in a binder. That's just another one of those things where I just wasted time doing random shit. Like, what was the point printing it out and getting a 3-ring binder, man?
You did that? Damn, that's extra.
crazy.
That's extra work.
I'm highlighting and shit. Like,
Oh, brother.
Tell me you laminated every page.
I did not laminate it, but like anything to just not get up every day and do the same thing, right?
No, I read it. It's crazy because every time somebody reads the Candlestick Bible, they think like they just discovered like the Holy Grail. It's like, oh my God.
The Bible.
All I needed was
this Doji gravestone to catch a reversal. Really? The Doji
like
gravestone?
Next level marketing, man. Like
The morning star, the evening star?
Humans love religion like it's just natural. It's just such good marketing.
I'm gonna make a book. New book called.
And it's everyone I know that's read it always has the same reaction. Like,
Yeah, learn how to
this.
learn. That's so true, K. Yeah, learn how to learn.
That's facts.
Over time, it's trial and error. You go through a lot of stuff in FX, trust me. But this won't be your final form. This might not even be my final form.
I just think once you succeed once, you start to understand like what success requires. And you stop wasting time on that shit.
Oh, that's so important. What you just said right there. Yeah.
That last sentence.
Yeah.
Mm.
Once you know what your tools are, how you succeed, how to succeed. Yeah.
Mm. The issue is not everyone succeeds the same way, so you got to find out how you specifically succeed.
Very true.
Once you crack the code, I mean, you can apply that shit to anything, and then you can literally do whatever you want. Someone said the FOREX horoscope.
The FOREX horoscope. You know, someone's actually not. Never mind. Yeah, never mind. Someone's Hey, no disrespect or anything. If you use a count Bible stick, whatever, you know, by all means, go ahead and use it. And if it works for you, it works for you.
the Bible stick.
If it works for you, it works for you, right? But you can't convince another man for it to work for him too, or another person for it to work for you. You can't convince Marcos that, you know, MT's a scam. You know, it's just he does what works for him. You do what works for you. At the end of the day, you guys are all winners, right? But yeah, I don't know. Like, but just don't come into the chat acting as if we never been through these things too. We've been through it all. A lot of us has been through the same strategies, you know, in the past.
Word JXTR. I was about to suggest that. You need a Bible stick, man.
Let's see. Ify, have you been through the the bank trading, like institutional trading, like before in the past, like when you first started trading ever?
Yeah, man, this is like,
All right, check.
you look for a certain inside bars and this and that. There's so many of those variations of it, but man, trust me, we've all been there, we've all experienced it, and you just gotta know what works, and that's candlestick and price action. Simple as that. The other thing, Wick was talking about instruments before, and he's not talking about indicators. He's talking about instruments like currency pairs available to that broker. So don't get confused about brokers having all these fancy indicators. That's not what he meant. Correct me if I'm wrong, Wicks.
Yeah, no, I meant if they can provide you with just the platforms, the more expensive platforms, and you know, if they can provide you with the latest and greatest in order for you to succeed, you know, that the broker's doing right by you, which means they're solid. You know, when they're doing right for themselves, that's when you got to worry.
Wait, Marcus, you've been through the bank stuff too, right?
I actually never did like
I gotta take that check mark away from you.
I never did the order blocks or anything.
Or give them a 0.
I have a special check mark actually.
Wait, hold on. Wait, I'm gonna go through it all. How about you, Jexter? You been through the bank stuff?
I have one I know you guys didn't go through, which is why I consider myself special.
No, you haven't? Okay. Wix has then.
This is the first strategy that I learned.
We've gone through every strategy.
Oh, Jexter, you're lucky, man.
You stay so much time, bro.
Keep going.
How about the trend line fibs and stuff? You been through that, FD?
Who hasn't been through that?
Okay, you've been through that. Marco's been through that. Jexter, you been through that or no? Oh, you're lucky. Oh, you have? Okay.
That's OG. Of course, I got that one.
I got to change the color actually. Let's go red.
Shit, they named the trend line after me.
Oh, I can't change the color. Yeah.
Oh, I should have put check marks.
How about what else is there, Marcos?
How about the indicator only algorithms? Did you guys do that?
I never been through that.
I know people in the chat know. I spent like an entire college semester with that shit, man. I thought I was a genius. Ichimoku,
I've been through that. I've been through that.
Classic.
I've been through Ichimoku.
Ichimoku, the Fibonacci's, that's all part of the same.
Was maybe the number one indicator that actually was decent. Like I had a lot of confluences and a lot of confirmations to a point where
institutional trading.
I want to hear it.
Institutional trading was up.
Oh, I remember that name, One Life FX. I remember that name. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I was talking about, Don. I mean, man, I was spending my computer. I thought I was a genius when I did that. And then I realized I was trying to make like 10% a year, man. It's like, fuck. Bollinger Bands. I never did Bollinger Bands.
Hey, look at gold real quick. Create a top wick and then flip there on a 30.
I like this 15 below 1805.58.
No, the entry was once it came up and made a top wick.
And flip.
The entry was on the flip, yeah.
Yeah, it wasn't it for me because the first target was already tapped there at 1805.
If you didn't have a bottom wick.
Honestly, even with the bottom wick, once it came up and tapped our zone at 1809.
For me, the bottom wick was bigger than the top wick it made, so I wouldn't have gotten in on that flip. But I like the 15 below 1805.5.
The thing is, your target wouldn't be here. Your target would be way lower.
Yeah, 1801 here, right?
Yeah.
GJ. Women would have made a life easier if we just closed below like 1808 earlier on a 1 hour.
Yeah. With momentum on the higher time frames, I mean, we should go.
Lewis, you're missing the Ichimoku, man. You're a profit for the day? Yeah, that's good to hear. That's good to hear. How many of you guys are done for a day? I know Lion Station had some decent moves and pre-New York has some decent moves. What's the Williams percent? I never heard of that.
It's like an RSI thing.
There's many indicators that are very similar to the RSI. They all show the same fucking thing. They tell you what's happened on the chart after it happened already. They all do the same thing.
Fractals.
Bro, you know, I was hooked on currency strength indicators for the longest time, man.
Oh, that like
Any type of currency strength indicator, the longest
I had
time.
like 4 sentiment indicators, and I used to try to do the opposite.
Actually, not a bad idea since they're lagging.
You know what I don't understand though? Like the currency like on the what's it called? The currency meter, whatever it's called. Like the reason I don't get it is because it's all lagging, right? Like you can kind of tell what's strong, what's weak, what's mid. Like looking at this right now, the pound is probably like maybe orange-ish, and yen's probably gonna be like mid yellow probably. So like, let's go to it and see. I mean, look, pound's orange-ish. Yeah, I was right. Oh yeah, yeah, orange-ish, and then yen's really weak. But like you can kind of just tell by looking at charts like what's strong versus what's weak. So I never really understood like looking at this like what does it do for you, just based off the charts. Is this Zifty or no?
No, I meant like squiggly lines of individual currencies
like
up and down.
He's the one on IG.com before.
Yeah, there's so many of them, but they're all a waste of time.
I like the RSI. RSI was decent. It's basic.
Yeah, we're not shitting on stuff, you know. I'm just going on from my past experience and what happened to me and trauma I've been through. Yeah. If we took that flip there, we would have hit break even too. So if that makes your life easier, chat, or feel better, nothing would have happened. You came down 15 pips, we would have closed half probably. Stops to break even, and then as you flip bullish again, you hit break even, and that would have been the trade. So now you need probably a closure below 18.05 here. You have news in about 15 minutes too.
Oh, we do. I gotta start checking that.
Yeah, news at 8:30. GDP advanced.
No, mad folders, damn.
Yeah, and then unemployment claims as well. Let's see, they're expecting good numbers for the dollar, so gold more sells potentially, but
I guess we'll never know.
Do the banks know the price all the time? All the time, brother. Every single time, all the time. Here's the thing. Guess what? Even if the bank does do that,
I guess we'll never know.
Yo, did you actually see that speech?
Yeah, I seen it. The Grammy
live.
Oh no, I was like 8 years old. No.
Oh, okay. I seen that. That was the best.
I watched it on YouTube though, over for years. Went to yesterday's NY session. It probably got blocked. Let me check. I think it got blocked. Sure it got blocked. Yeah. It got blocked. Where is it? Right here. Yeah, right here. I got blocked. See how it says blocked, right? This is FOMC. This is the blocked one. So it's public. How do I unblock it? You go to copyright claim. You go to see details. You go down to what song blocked it, and it was this song. So we're gonna go and mute the song. And this process takes maybe like 6 or 7 hours, because YouTube is, I don't know what YouTube is on, but that's the only song that blocked the whole entire stream. So it should be up in about 5 hours, right? What page checking out? GJ and Gold. Where a stop loss, there's no trade for a stop loss. When I'm in a trade, guys, go on my Instagram account. This is an example of me in a trade. Go to like any, you know, like go to this for instance. When I'm in a trade, I will officially say I'm in a position. I go on here, my stop loss is there, my TP is there, and you will see on my screen. You see me when you see me move stops to break even. I'll tell you guys when and how I'm gonna do it and why I'm gonna do it. I'm telling you guys why I'm gonna close half and you know how I'm gonna close half, and then if I close full, I'm telling you guys how as well. You know, it's all there. But when I'm not in a trade, I'm not in a trade. You won't see nothing on my screen. We're just simply waiting here for gold sells here. Looking very tough here. I'm probably gonna wait for the 1 hour candle close for gold sells below 1805 here, because below there you have clean range. But yeah, until then, there's no sells and there's no buys. GJ, I want buys above here. It's very clean above there, but until we close, we can't really do much. We're just in this range now. Might be a late move today, so I might stay a bit longer. Hopefully not as long as yesterday. Probably not. But maybe to like 9:30, 10.
No, that wore me out. I couldn't get like my day straight after
It just felt weird. It felt weird.
Yeah, the rest of my day felt really weird.
Yesterday?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I literally didn't do I couldn't do anything. I couldn't do anything at all. I literally like watched like 5 episodes of Netflix. I felt that like I was dead.
Threw off my whole routine for the day, and then like I was looking at the charts at 11 and my brain was fried.
Yeah, I was so
I was
dead.
like, I don't know what the fuck is I looking for. I was just fried.
Marcus was just rolling around with his new chair everywhere.
I couldn't even sit, bro. I was laying in my couch like a noodle.
That's what happens when you overtrade. When you spend like it gave me flashbacks of when I used to sit on charts for like yesterday I took 1 entry only. But it gave me flashbacks of when I used to sit on the charts for that many hours and taking like 70 trades, you know, like 50 trades in a session.
Word.
Just over trading like crazy. Yeah, me 2 years ago in that session wouldn't last that long. Try insomnia, yeah. Yeah, definitely Mariana Gomez. Definitely quite a bit ago. Maybe like in 2019 when I went full time. It's been a while since then. Music volume, please. I'm gonna change it. Getting tired of this. Let's do some Jersey.
Yeah. I'm outside in an AMG. Right outside.
What was that song? Controller remix. By let me show you this. Guys, if you guys want my music, just go follow my Instagram account, or sorry, my Spotify. It's a DXNVO. I got plenty of playlists. We saw if it flips. No, I want to see us close. I want to wait for news to play out first in 9 minutes here, and then take positions after the news event. Because there's going to be a lot of folders, so I'm expecting a lot of mixed numbers to come out. It won't come out all positive, all negative. It's very rare that it does, but it should come out pretty mixed. So it should be very messy for the next like 10 minutes or so. But after news, we'll be right back on it. Good morning, what up? What's going on? 1 to 2 trades per day, right? Yes, sir. No, actually, I'll take it back. No, 0 to 2 trades per day. Not every day's a trading day.
Bruh, I just looked at next week's news and there's like 10, 15 red folders next week.
Really? Let's see.
Yeah, for USD and GBP. January 30 to February 5.
Yep.
P and employment.
Let's see. That's all next week. Wow. USD. Yeah, Tuesday. Yeah. Damn. You have the pound interest rates. Pound and interest rates. Hey, Andrea, thanks for a 10. Thanks for a 10, man. Appreciate it a lot. The 10 dono. For 10 dono, you can just become a member, man. Just become a member. You doesn't gotta donate, man, but I appreciate this. Wandrea. Did a Wandrea spam? I wish I had sounds. I'm trying to add a sound for it, but I think I have a sound. Wait, let me check. That's that need some milk one. No, I don't got a sound for that. If news is good, will go drop. If news is good, gold technically will drop, but
I guess we'll never know.
there's no official answer for that because news can do anything it wants to do. Pricing whipsaw, like yesterday FOMC, pricing whipsaw, price could, you know, it could do anything. It could do anything. Like a GA, fine. Fine. I got you guys. You know, just because we're waiting for news here in 5 minutes, we got nothing much to do right now. What is it? GA, GPAUD. GPAUD on a weekly shows that we are bullish on a weekly. Daily shows that we are bullish as well. But we closed below that resistance, so we're starting to reject now. So you want range 2 sells for GA, right? I guess you got a range 2 sell. You got resistance up here, support, sells will be below here. That's your range 1. This is your range 2. So if you want sells, I would highly suggest you take sells once you close below here. If you get close below 1.89045, you can come down towards next support level, which is down here at 1.8600. Range going down is a solid 45 pips. But you need a closure below here, and then once you get a closure, you should be good to drive price down. But yeah, brother, not bad. Go flip again. Wait, so looking for sells below 1805 or no?
Gotta happen. I don't know. It's very weird range. Gotta see how it forms in there.
How about the 1 hour closure?
It's gonna be tough. I mean, look, the previous 1 hour stops are gonna be pretty big.
Is it?
We get a 1 hour closure below the range.
45 or 45.
I don't know what's going on this year, but like moves are like 2020 moves.
Wait a minute, 2012. The ranges are big.
Ranges, yeah. The stops are bigger. Ranges are bigger.
Yeah, stops are like you can't control stops too though. You sucks, but you can't control them. The only thing you do is just go half risk. Like the average 1 hour stop loss, I'll say for 2021 for gold was maybe 20 pips. So far for 2022, it's been an average of 30 to 40 pips for the 1 hour stops. But I guess the ranges are cleaner and bigger. It's just volume during this time. Imagine the volume in March, bro. You're gonna be having 100 pip stops.
Get this nice close in 2 minutes under that 105 or 1805. That'll be nice. I'm looking at that.
Yeah, I'm not comfortable with 50 pip stops or anything like that.
No, definitely not. I'd wait for the next candle to open top wick and see how far that wick is. That's way too much. Pull back up.
We'll get a shot. Let's do a shot together. Damn, 591 viewers. What's going on, chat?
Is that your average now?
I don't know. I'll say average is like 300-400. 300-400 probably our average. Our peak was 720 or 820. I forgot what our peak was.
We peaked over 800.
You think so? Remember? I swear it was like 720 or something maybe.
No, it was like 220. But regardless, it was like one time. It was a glitch in the matrix.
Glitch in the matrix. I mean, it'll be 1,000 eventually. You got a question, Marcos? Your favorite?
What website do I want to buy the drop? OpenSea or Looks Rare.
Good for sale.
But if you want to buy the drop like Mint, you have to go to their website.
Down to 153.
DVS beefing up. Who's beefing up? Imagine DVS beefs up. Chad, oh my god, I was gonna say, every couple of months there's also some type of stuff that goes on in this industry. There's also some type of beef or something, some type of drama. It's every couple of months. It's usually the same people. It's good for marketing. It's really good for marketing. I might as well start something.
You were right about the news. Mixed.
Oh yeah, news come out here. Oh,
it's moving.
How did it come out? Let me clear my filters. Goes moving 1804, 1804. Would that break? Would that break? News came out mixed. Yeah, really mixed. Positive, negative, even. That sucks. Yeah. So going back to Tenko analysis, we just need to close below the range, chat. Simple as that. You need to close below this range here, and you should continue down in about 30 minutes here. All right, the 4 hour count will close below the range too if the 1 hour count does, since they both close at the same time in 28 minutes here. And once you get that, you will look to exceed or tap 1798 potentially. Day tapper shows that you should tap 17 or 1801, and then maybe even like 1795 ish. So definitely clean here. Decent. If you're taking impulse entries, I'm guessing some of you guys are getting right here for impulse entries. Good luck on that. Looks like price maybe might just drop down towards this zone here before we get a closure. Yeah, really mixed news. Positive, negative, and even. Neutral. Usually what I tend to see is price usually follows the last folder over my years. And the last word can be neutral, which usually means that's good for the dollar. So it makes sense to see why gold is gonna continue to drop here. We just need a closure. Should be good. And then GJ hasn't moved. GJ's in the range here. I'll stay on GJ until you break above this range or below 153 here. This is just messy, chat. You want to stay off this, and you want to stay off this, and you want to stay off this. You want to get in onto these though. These buys above here, and you want your sells. Oh, wrong one. Buys above here, and sells will be below there probably.
Bye gold.
Yeah, they go gold.
Yep. 1801 here. Should get tapped.
Gold has not been friendly this month.
Friendly. I think we haven't got one gold trade this month. It's either one, stocks are way too big, or two, no top wick or something, you know. But that's gold though. Volatile.
Yeah, I got a couple where it was like closed half, hit break even, I think.
Don't get FOMO, chat. I said earlier, if you got impulse entries, would have been over here already. You can't get an impulse entries over here. Doesn't make any sense. No sense. Like you're already midway through the range, right? And at this point, you'd be break even, you'd be closing half. Price drop near like 25 bips. And if it hits break even, it hits break even. I didn't get in. I'm waiting for a 1 hour closure here still. No FOMO here. We haven't got a 1 hour closure below here yet. So look left here. This is a great example of why you wait for closures. This candle came down, never closed below. Wicked back up, closed respecting that support. So 1 hour is crucial here. Will it be every day? You're gonna stream NFTs, Marcos?
Maybe. No, it wouldn't be every day because there's not stuff to do every day.
There's a guy that streams almost every day. His name is Von Scheller. I'm not sure if you know who he is.
That's a cool name.
I don't know. That's his real name, I think. But like, he was big on Top Shop. Like that's who I looked back then. Like last year, he was pretty big on Top Shop, and then he moved into apes, and he was an early apes, I think.
Yeah, I mean maybe it would be every day. It's just it's if I'm enjoying it, right? Like.
But he plays like games too. Like you can't just be talking about all day.
That's what I'm saying. Like for me, it would be like a little bit of everything. Like I've also just been waiting for like good NFT games to come out, good crypto games, but they're not out yet. So like there's games out, but not ones that I enjoy. I'm kind of picky.
Wix, are you still drained from yesterday?
My what?
Are you still drained from yesterday?
Yeah, I'm shot.
I can tell. Wix has been facts all stream yesterday. Today, quiet, tired.
I had a long evening last night too.
What'd you do?
Cooked a bunch of steak.
Damn.
Like a lot. Cooked
Like,
lamb.
you had a barbecue or something?
Cooked some tomahawks.
Tomahawks.
Yeah, cooked some chicken hearts.
Yeah, one time I ate too many chicken hearts and I couldn't do it anymore. I ate too many. Whenever I eat too many of one thing, too much of one thing,
That's it. It's done for you.
Yeah, like I ate too much. I ate a lot of dumplings one time, and fuck, I threw up. I had a stomach flu, and I never ate dumplings since. I can't eat dumplings no more.
I had a vegan Japanese food in the city last week. It was so good. It had vegan dumplings, vegan sushi, and it was actually like really, really good. Just as good as regular. I was pleasantly surprised.
Wait, you threw up after you said?
Bro, what?
Kidding.
It was seasoned. It was really seasoned. It's just you
What's
got the
that?
picture. You got the raw picture.
Where in Discord?
Yeah, I sent picture when it was raw. I just threw it on the grill. Oh.
So
Damn, that's what you had yesterday? Where's your picture?
It wasn't in food. It was New York session. Bro, I was so drained. The whole day was New York session.
What's the dinner? I feel like it was there such a long day. I had at Chipotle yesterday.
Bro, I had Chipotle twice yesterday. I'm down bad.
Oh, you're down, but why twice?
And then
Because
I got chicken hearts on
they
the next
messed
one.
up my order a couple times, so they gave me a BOGO offer, and I bought one, got one, and I was like, I'll save this one for tomorrow. And then I was like, I don't want to cook dinner right
Right
now.
there, right there is the chicken hearts.
Where?
Go up.
You eating chicken hearts, bro? Chill.
Right there.
This dude's the anti-vegan.
Where it is?
You missed it. No, right
Below
under it.
Below it.
Right under it.
Oh, there's on a kebab.
Skewer.
That's
Skewer?
lamb kebabs, and then on the left is the hearts.
I love kebabs.
Yeah, and that's lamb. That's like the best meat.
Jay Leonard Long was in pause. Damn. Lamb kebab was pretty good. I was vegan for 2 years and that shit is rough. I was depressed. Why'd you go vegan for 2 years then if you didn't enjoy it?
There was a vegan in my house last night, and she kept saying how she's been a vegan for 4 months, and everyone has to do it. It was like the whole evening she was trying to convert people to being vegan. Like, hey,
While you're cutting into your tomahawk steak, you're like, okay.
yeah, while I'm chopping fucking chunks off the tomahawk steak with my teeth, just ripping shit off. It's like, I'm vegan for 4 months. It's like, wow, and I have a goldfish. Like, what the fuck? Like, what? Like, I thought we were both talking about shit that don't matter.
Oh. We're broken and used. Expert point brokers, man. Chat. I would love for us to get a position. I would love for you to get a position, us to get a position. But moments like this, sometimes you can't force a position when there's nothing really setting up for you, nothing that you really like, and you don't have all your confirmations. We talk about it all the time. You want to be ahead, right? And if you're not getting what you want in the markets, don't sell down for less. You don't want to be in a situation here where you want to just take a position just to fill your void. You want to take positions that actually make sense, that are actually, for your confirmations, that have all the confirmations that you have. Confluences. Like for me right now, I need a 1 hour closure here. You make a playbook and you make it for a reason. Once you make your playbook, you just follow that playbook. As simple as that. Right? Like, who makes a playbook for them to lose? You make a playbook for yourself to win. So following that playbook, over time you'll win. No need to change things up midday. You can adjust. You can get better over time, right? You can adjust over time, but you can't adjust for a trade. Doesn't make any sense.
Everything Don said, you can apply to your relationship situation as well.
With life, you mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. Don't want to sell down for less, guys. You won't be happy in the end. Stop loss? There's no stop loss because there's no trader. Once you get closure below, we gotta figure out how the 30-minute candle's gonna close. We gotta figure out where the topic is for the new 4-hour candle. There's a bunch of things we gotta figure out here before we take a position here on this next 4-hour candle. Usually 4-hour candles is when it gets a bit tricky because of the new topic, but after you figure that out, it should be pretty simple. There should be a move though today. There should be another move today for gold and GJ, so just Be patient, okay? Just be patient. I told you guys yesterday when FOMC dropped, he dropped like maybe 100 and something pips. I told you guys, don't worry, tomorrow there'll be more setups. And today's daily candle has so far dropped 170 pips, and there'll be more. Look at the weekly. The weekly has broken the lows. I forgot to mention that again. Weekly broke the lows. You now have clean traffic until the next support, which is right here, 1795, 1797ish. So potential positions here, right? That's your weekly target. Look at the range looking left there, below 1801. Clean range going down, okay? No stress, no stress. Fabio, thanks for subbing, man. Appreciate you. Movie.
Don, you try to avoid taking trades in the last 15 minutes of the hour. Is that your preference?
Of the 4 hour especially, yeah. You know
Yeah,
why though,
makes
right?
sense. Yeah, because the 4 hour is making the top wick.
Bottom wick. Sorry, yeah, the bottom wick. Yeah.
Whichever way you can. And it can obviously have a deep pullback against your direction.
Like sometimes it doesn't, but I see that majority of times like counts at bottom wicks, right? So it just makes sense that the last 4 candle, will have a bottom wick. So usually the last 15-minute candle will create that bottom wick for it.
Yeah.
I don't want to be in a trade if I know it's gonna pull back, right?
Yeah.
One SQ on gold, because the thing with gold there was it came down first, it tapped the support level at like 1805, and then it came up to create a top wick. And then on the flip there, I mean the wick coming down was already bigger than the wick then the current candle stops already, so you couldn't really enter off of that. If this candle here closed like maybe a bit further up, like 1808, then yeah. But the range from here to here wasn't that great. I'm doing SMC trading. What do you think about it? Don't know what that is, brother, but I hope it goes well for you. I don't know what that is at all. I don't know. I've been through a lot of strategies, but I don't know what SMC is. Smart money concept? Oh yeah, smart money concept? I know what that is actually. Yeah, man, I don't know. Do what works for you. I had no words on that. I've been through it already, and I'm here for a reason. So this current 1 hour, you're waiting for the wick up, which it did. That you were reasoning for not entering then, as it did not, as it did what you drew out. Yeah, I mean, 80% of the time, price does what we drew, what we draw out, right? It just comes down to entries. Like the setup was here, and you gotta know the difference, guys, between a setup versus an entry. The setup here was the fact that we closed below support. That's the setup. The entry, we didn't really get one because price came down, bottom wick, and then it came up, created a topic, and then it flipped to drive down. Right? Even if price does what we drew out, like there's not always even if like a position we can really take. Like we drew it out where, over here somewhere. Where is it? Right there. We drew the candle exactly as planned. We drew the top wick too. It just comes down to like looking for entries, and we didn't get that really. Right, 1801 target. This is broken down at 8:03 a.m. this morning. Bias was given at like 6:30 a.m. this morning. Wow, that's crazy. That's pretty accurate. Spreads, King James, because your spreads. How come when I take profits, the profits don't match the pips, and it's way more than the spread? My spread is 1 pip. It's spreads and commissions probably. I'm not sure. Spreads and commissions. I don't know. Like, here's the thing. Here's the thing with this trade as well. I'll be much more comfortable if I were to take it and I were to use the previous 1 hour stops. But since we were going to plan to use the current 1 hour stops, it was just a lot more aggressive. We couldn't use the previous 1 hour stops. It was like 68 pips. A 68 pip stop for like a TP of 60 pips was not 1-to-1. So we were kind of forced to use the current count of stops. But since you had the opening of the candle, you had a bottom wick created first and then a top wick, it made it tricky to enter on the flip. And you could have entered on the break of the lows, but at the break of the lows, the RR from the current count stops wasn't that great as well. It wasn't a 1-to-1. If this is your stop and that's your TP and your entry was like down here on the flip, it wasn't a 1-to-1. So in that case, I just kind of forced to stay out. Or blocks and yeah, no word on it, man. Don't tell me GG is in a range here for the whole session. This 4 hour isn't going to close lovely.
Yeah, it uses in a really tight range.
Yeah, I just wanted to break out above here. Not looking good. Today's stream went by pretty quick. Maybe because I did a 5 hour stream yesterday. Today's stream just flew by like in 5 minutes. What time did you come in, Marco? 7:30?
7:30ish.
Yeah, the stream flew.
7:30 has been the sweet spot for me. We haven't really been catching trades before.
Yeah.
My alarm goes off at 6:30. I ignore it every morning.
But do you check the charts? Like you check the charts?
I literally don't. I hear it. Don't wake up. I wake up at like 7:30. Open my phone, check everything, and then I start my routine. I should really stop looking at my phone before I actually brush my teeth, but
yo, they say when you first wake up, it's better to not look at your phone for the first 30 minutes and use your imagination.
Yeah, well,
I've never done that.
Those people named they always have an opinion, don't they?
You're right.
Always. They always got something to say.
I've tried to do that. I just never. The first thing I do is look at my phone. Like, what time is it?
It's hard in this line of work. The first thing I do when I wake up is check Twitter, my Twitter, Discord, and email notifications. I check MetaTrader, I check OpenSea, and then I brush my teeth.
Yeah.
Here's the thing. Like sometimes I wake up and I see something that I have to do before I brush my teeth. It's just how it is. I mean, maybe I'm lying to myself, but that's just how I've found it to be.
I wake up, you know, and then I don't check MT5, never. I check my Instagram DMs usually first, or I reply messages that I have from text messages, iMessages, and then I go and check my Control FX DMs chat. He has how many DMs I get a day, and I reply each one. If I don't reply, I'll minimum leave a like on it or something. I'll acknowledge your DM if you guys DM me, but I try to reply to all of them. Usually get the same questions though. It's just, hey Don, how to learn how to trade? Where did I learn how to trade? Don, are you streaming today? What time are you streaming at? Is the 30-minute closure better than the 15-minute closure? Don, what's a fake out? What's a range 1, range 2 breakout? Usually my answer is, come on the stream, or I link to a video. Imagine Nightbot links to Instagram. That'd be so dope. Exclamation point link. Exclamation point fake out.
I think it's the control it has on us. I think me and Don run our businesses from our cell phones, so we naturally are just always on it, you know?
Everyone does like too nowadays too.
If my business wasn't on my cell phone, I wouldn't check it that much. You know what I mean? I don't even have a business app.
Yeah, everyone has like a business on their phone nowadays. Majority of people. Even if you have a restaurant, people are using Uber Eats and stuff to order.
Yeah, it's good. It has pros and cons, you know.
would have been the trade we would have got into. 58 pips. Crazy. Chat, I don't put trades called in the spreadsheet, right? So don't worry. Don't be like, oh, Don, but you didn't catch that. Chat, don't worry. I don't put those into the spreadsheet. The only trades I put into the spreadsheet are the trades we actually take on stream. Because at that, I can just do it. I can just break down anything. Oversold. Gold's oversold. Gold's oversold. Gold's oversold. Gold's oversold. Gold's oversold. Looks like you're overselling. I'm overbuying. Done. Have you tried the whack off method? Apparently it ends in liquidity pool. You fucking. That was a good one. That was a good one, Grand X. That was a good one. I give you props for that. You wake up to ESPN? Oh damn! I used to wake up to ESPN when I was a little younger. Yeah, wake up to TV isn't as bad as waking up to your phone. How big is this range below on gold? Below 1801, the range is 70 pips. Wow, we have a lot of range to go today. Wait, Ifty, so you don't wait, so are you back to your old schedule now?
Yeah, trying to get back to it. My work would finish later on, and so I'd wake up later on, but trying to make a little adjustment so I can hop on early.
How's your sleep though with the kids?
It's getting better. He's growing up, right? So like he doesn't stay up until like 2 a.m. anymore, so it's getting better.
Damn.
What was that?
Someone's mic. Damn.
Where's what's his name? Jimbo. It's been a while, right?
Jimbo? I don't know. I don't know. Last time I heard of him was in the Discord, I think.
Replied to my tweet like last week.
Yeah.
Oh,
Man,
yeah.
this gold, look at this gold just keeps shifting down. Wow.
Meanwhile, GJ 4 hours gonna close Doji.
4 hours hasn't moved. It hasn't moved.
Lock it out and close Doji. Take buys. 30-minute onion. 4-hour Doji.
This thing should drop down towards 1793 here. Chat, we broke down the weekly target today, and we're coming down towards it. Wow. No, go. Yo, GJ might close bullish here. You have 4 minutes left, Marcos. Or may close bullish doji or something. Who knows?
Yeah.
Lots of volume right now, though. If you get close below her, chat, we may get some positions at 9 a.m., right? We just gotta use the current count stops, which will be a new forward count stop.
You know what this tells me? JPY isn't nearly as much as a safe haven as it used to be.
The yen?
Yeah.
It cycles, I guess, right?
Why do you say that?
I think if yen was anywhere near gold in terms of being the safe haven, it would be moving this in inverse to gold right now, considering how much downwards volume there is on gold. The old safe haven, I guess. Or maybe it's just not the safe haven for United States people.
You're late on gold sales. Those are new ones, eh? Those new ones. Oh, FOREX STREAMS. Let me click on it. Oh, they're looking for sales. Sorry, man, but I got up here at 1852.771, brother. Sniper entry. Those new ones come to the stream. Just
I like this track.
you like this track?
Yeah. But like War and the other couple of ones you played.
I like
Chicago something.
I like this entire album.
Yeah, that's good.
Way better than CLB.
Oh, for sure. CLB has like one track I like. That's it.
Ooh, Don, you're right about GJ maybe.
Yeah, maybe he might close bullisher. Yeah.
I'm gonna get out of this range.
This guy spamming buys and gold right now. He's live on YouTube. Hey. People spam buys all day throughout the last 24 hours. A lot of people have spam buys like everywhere. Just look at it. Imagine, just put yourself in this position. If you've done this in the past, just think about all the entries you would have by now. If I was looking at me from 2 years ago, I would probably have that's the support, support. Next support's like down here or something, right? So I'll probably have like maybe a couple stacked entries like around these areas. If I was expecting price to reverse, right? That's what you'll be doing. And it's just I don't know what to say anymore. We've been doing this thing for 2 years, and full proof is on the streams that you follow a trend until it breaks. You don't want to be predicting tops and bottoms. Yeah, quarter four has been the best. Cause the volume though, right? There's no volume. It's not the best for any strategy usually. There's no volume, not as much. Quarter one, quarter two, and quarter three is usually when you see the most volume. So you'll see during those quarters. Should be pretty good.
Yeah, Don, do you ski? I know you skate, but do you ski?
No, I want to go snowboarding, not skiing.
Oh yeah, but you hit the slopes, yeah?
Yeah. If you had closure in 9 seconds, chat, 7 minutes here for a closure below is 1 hour support here. 4 hour count is gonna close heavily bearish. We're closing outside this range for sure here. The only thing you gotta worry about is a top wick, right? Once you get a decent top wick, and we make a flip, we may get some entries in coming down towards the bottom of the range here, towards like 1793, 1794 here. But yeah, this support looks like it's, you know, we may tap 1790 today potentially on the daily support. We're coming close to the weekly support as well, so it's a new 4 candle, so expect a steeper wick than usual. Again, the previous 4 candle high is up here at like 1816, so as long as you respect that 4 high, at any given point we can flip to drop down. So you can see the 1 hour, 30 minute, 15 minute break highs, but as long as you respect the 4 highs, it should be solid. This wick can literally go all the way up to here for all we know. Who knows? We don't truly know where we're gonna create a topic at, but we do, or we can anticipate it, and we can anticipate it using the 15 and 30 minute time frame. I would love to see, you know, maybe like a third closing bullish here, and then next candle comes down, breaks the lows for a starter play. Or two, you get a fake out maybe, like you get a closure up above the range, and people might think we're looking for buys, or might get an onion play, come up towards this resistance, and at that resistance you get a bearish channel closure. You can take your sells coming back down to retest the lows, expecting the 4 candle flip, right? Because this whole entire thing right here will be a topic for the 4 candle if this were to happen, and then we'll look to drive down and continue down for the rest of the session later afterwards towards like 1794ish. So there's a lot that can happen here. Just stay calm. There's a lot of potential positions here. Wow, 4 close to bearish, Marcos.
Bearish.
I'm pretty locked into your gold right now. Judas is
Broke the highs and didn't break the lows. I mean, kind of just sitting. I don't know.
Word to Sandra Graham, no one love you like your mother can. I watch Michael Rubin win $1 million off a couple hands. I decide what to see next like it's on demand. I decide what to be next like I'm switching plans. I'ma tell you what you feel next like the weatherman. I will split heads and break necks for my little man. 6 God praying hands like I'm a religious man. But I'm just a sicker man, wicked man. Look, we can argue back and forth, but who's the richer man? Isn't that what matters in this world that we living in? Bank notes, dividends, snakes stay slithering. How you plan to make it to the top by just fitting in? How you plan to take a nigga spot by just giving in? How you gonna treat this shit like you gonna get
Closing trading view? Why? Really?
how you got a manager you met after you got the win? Bet you got some niggas that'll love you to the bitter end. Bet you got somebody that's just smarter than your other friends. Give them a percent and see what happens to your blessings then. You just need to stay close to your people that was there.
What up, Reza? I see you in the chat. What's going on? Are you in a Zoom call? Oh, no, you're not. Discord is fire. Thank you. I'm so happy. Yo, I'm so grateful that you told us to go on this, move to Discord. We literally moved at the right time, at the perfect time.
Yeah.
Because Discord popped up during the summer. Like, popped up. I know it's been around for a while, but the main focus before was gaming, and now this is everything. Like, every community should be on Discord. If you have a community, just pop it on Discord. You shouldn't be using Slack or, you know, I don't know, like Telegram. Zuber, let me ask you a question. Do you listen to us? Why not putting on sell stop? We discussed the 4-hour candle creating a top wick. You know, it might sound like gibberish to you, but I explain things for a reason. I don't just explain things to just explain things. I explain things. That's what I'm doing. That's what I'm seeing. That's what I'm expecting price to do, and that's what I'm gonna look for. You know.
Good morning. Good morning.
What up, Reza? What's going on, brother?
Nothing much, man. How are you? Just you're chilling.
You caught anything today? You caught gold cells? I know you did. Don't lie to me.
Yes, I did, but I also caught gold cells and like lost on it as well. So I'm down. I'm basically break even. I'm down like 0.01 or something.
Where'd you get in? 1809 or 1805? Tell me which one.
Okay. There's so much pressure as soon as I hop on, man. Give me a second.
I just know.
This dude
I know.
See, every time he gets on stream, I already took 2 trades today.
I'm like, damn, man, wait for my first setup, bro. Yeah,
you know what it is? I ban myself from taking trades after I take like 2 of my own trades. And then I'm like, but if Don's taking it and Marcos is taking it and like Wicks, you know, that's a good trade.
Yeah, I won't lie though, I like this man's honesty. Already 2 trades, lost 1, won 1. It's good though. I like that.
Yeah. Thank you. How are you, man?
I'm good, man. I don't think we've officially met. My name's Ifty. Nice to meet you, man.
Nice
to meet you. Haven't met.
That was a powerful introduction, man. My name's Reza. How are you?
Good, man. I caught you yesterday a little bit talking about your account situation and the levels you're at. So hopefully you get back on it, right? Just stay disciplined.
Yeah. Hopefully it works out, man. We're all trying to make it in the industry.
For sure.
There's way too much beard on stream.
Yo, you shave your beard, Wicks?
Yeah, you didn't see yesterday.
No, I didn't see. Come back on cam. I forgot.
JXGR, like I've been trying to grow since last year.
See this?
Oh yeah, you
No,
did.
It look good in the.
You just trimmed it. You didn't shave it completely though.
Yeah, you trimmed it, cleaned it up.
I did the line. You see, I did the line right here.
Yeah.
All right. Yo, so these were my 2 trades. I took it off 5 minutes, and then the other one was based off of news as well. So 740 going to 5 minute.
Sorry, going to 5 minute gold.
Yeah. So 740 candle. You see that? I saw that as a closure below zone.
Yeah.
Left. That's 740. Exactly on 740, bro. Where are you going? That's way too much left.
Oh, 740. Oh, right here. Yeah.
Yeah. So I took that candle flip. I should have probably moved to stop loss break even, but then I got canceled out.
Yeah.
And then I took when news dropped, since it came out with news was in favor with the technicals, right?
Yeah.
So I took that 5 minute flip as well.
Which news? 8:30?
Yeah, 8:30. So I took the
nice.
8:30.
That was a win.
8:35 candle as well.
Yeah, I saw it.
Yeah.
Telling you that gold 5 minutes. Drug.
Oh, look at this! Look at this top wick being created. Once you flip, you should say ciao bella. Looking
When there's a lot of
solid.
volume on gold and it's
Beautiful
not like
pullback.
close to like a 4 hour or whatever, I find that the lower time frames work pretty well, at least for me.
Say that again. What'd you say?
I said when there's a lot of volume on gold, I find that sometimes like lower time frames work pretty well as well.
Yeah, good point. Well, you don't have the opportunity, right, to use a higher time frame because it's just moving.
Stops are also massive too sometimes.
Yeah.
I used to do it. It's a drug though.
Enter Don. Do we want
I'd
break
rather get in
candle?
like in the first,
or
like I
wick?
don't like getting like near the end of a closure or something because there's always a pullback, right?
Yeah.
So if it was like 8:55, I don't want to be part of that 9 a.m. pullback.
You want a flip here and a break of the card and candle low.
Yeah.
The
That flip's
thing
good too
is,
because it's a nice deep.
typically you want to break the previous candle, but the thing is, the previous candle has left us enough of a wick to.
You want to be break
advantage of.
even. Yep. Perfect. You want to be break even there. By that wick.
Yeah,
Chat.
once that wick is filled, that's it. You want to have no risk on the table.
I'm gonna add a sell stop here. The stop loss in this case is gonna be the current 1 hour candle. So we don't know officially where I will be yet, but we will know once we activate. If it's obviously if it exceeds like, you know, like the TP here is gonna be at 1792, right? 78 pip stop or TP. So as long as you, I don't know, I'll say like these zeros will be fine here. If it exceeds like 50 or something, I'll probably just call it a trade and not enter. Or maybe use a smaller stop later on a 15-minute, 30-minute time frame. But as of right now, look at the 4 hour candle. This is the first 4 hour candle closure below this range here. Look left, you have clean traffic until 1791. Day time frame has clean traffic till then as well. And yeah, probably in this trade here, gonna go risk free once you come down to Phil's wick here at 1798. We'll be like 16% profit. But yeah, let's see. Don't place a sell stop here though. Once you flip, it should be a quick move, so be ready. One and 4 hour closure below the range. Range type is going to be flip of candle after top wick formed. All right, I got activated. How do you get activated, brother? How big are your spreads? Like 40 pips? How do you get activated? Like, there's no way you should be
get
activated here.
You just clicked sell.
You click sell, brother. Yeah.
Okay. Oh.
How you guys feeling about these entries here? What are you guys gonna do? What's your plan? This is 70 pip TP. That's crazy. 1799. 725. You can't do anything about stops too. Like sometimes stops are just big because of volume and range. You can't control that. That's just the market moving. You just gotta adapt to it. How I adapt to it is I like to go half risk. Usually when for gold, since I stick to a fixed lot size, for me to risk like 1%, 2% less, I'm gonna have to go half risk whenever we exceed like a 40 pip stop. Sorry, 20 pip stop on gold. So I'm gonna go half risk in this trade here for sure. Half lot. So probably gonna go like a 4 lot probably instead of my usual, or sorry, 3 lot maybe. So I'm at 6 lot on gold here. Stop loss is gonna be a current candle. So right now it's looking like if this is the flip of the candle, it's gonna be a 38 pip stop, which isn't bad. So not bad. Let's see. Was waiting all day worth it? 15-minute start play. Oh yeah, you have a 15-minute start play too. If you have a it will be valid. Yeah.
I would love that 15 salary.
Especially if this 15 closes below 1801. High chance.
15 respected those highs too. Surprised. I see your face, Reza. You're like, damn, am I really gonna take a third trade? Oh yeah, close below 1801 too.
I didn't even mark my charts past like this last zone.
His chart has one line on it. He's like, Don's taking it.
Yeah. No, I'm just trying to. Ideally, I would want like an onion, but I don't want to wait for an onion. Like, you know, like some like for it to like pull back and then create an onion and then like go down.
There's a 5-minute onion working out for you right now, though.
Yeah. I noticed that as well. I'm just trying to see where I want to take this to. Damn, Don.
What's going on, brother?
Wait, I'm just looking at your screen and comparing it to mine.
Well, my levels?
Yeah. Trying to figure out.
That's a 1 hour support. If that's what you're looking at.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Free liver hoof. All right, so I got a sell stop in place here. Well, up next is 777.
Little pullback for the NYSC.
Yep. I mean, chat, here's the thing. We're using the current count stops, right? So, which means it is more aggressive since we're using current count stops, because we don't know if this is the official high or not. However, we're adding probability to it. But look at the smaller time frame here, and looking at this, like, you can possibly prices activate us, push back up, break these highs, but still respect the previous 4 hour high, because that's where price should be respected as long as this 4 hour candle drives down here, right? But at any given point, we can just drive up, create a new high to come down, which will suck. And that's what sucks about using current count stops, is that could possibly happen. But there's no way I'm going to use the 4 hour count stops here, because, bro, you're probably going to be risking 170 pips for the 4 hour stops. There's no way you can do that. So, or even the 1 hour stops. 1 hour stops are even like 69 pips. You technically can use a 1-to-1 69 pip RR. But you're gonna have to really go like half risk, like maybe like 10% risk, or sorry, 10% risk of your usual risk. So 0.10. What's the point? Still need to take the trade. And yeah, break even will be around here.
Yeah, I like that. Break even on the wick fill.
That's lovely.
I'll close half at like 20 pips.
I want to close half around like this wick fill here, 16, 15. Maybe price just moves low, maybe 10, but minimum chat. You know how we do. You know how we do when managing risk. Same thing every time. Yeah, there's gonna be a half risk.
So I had to cut the I cut the lot size in half.
Yeah. Wickstown's going full risk, right?
65 per target, not bad.
Full margin.
Full margin. My Zoom crashes if I had the YouTube open too long.
Who said that?
So annoying.
Oh, you?
Yeah, my Zoom keeps crashing.
I need to get water right now, but I don't want to. I know if I go get water, I'm gonna come back and this trade will activate. And yeah, I want to be here for the activation at least. I know it's very volatile right now too, so it's gonna be quick trade. Shouldn't be like longer than an hour. Usually our trades last around, for those that are new here, our trades usually last around like 10 to 15 minutes probably on average. Especially the starter play. Lasts like 5 minutes. Last 4 hour starter play on GJ. Also, like this wick fill here, by the way, look left on the 4 hour time frame is a minor support. There's a minor support right around here at that wick fill, so very key area to go break even at as well.
Yeah, I got that 97 close to there.
Yep. But guys, chat, everyone manages risk differently, right? Like people, if you guys manage it differently, then follow the way you manage it. This is just how we manage it and how we've been managing it. Nothing really changes for us there. Exact trips yesterday. Yo, there's a Marcos FX. Marcos, is that you?
No. you know it's not me.
Ooh, might get activated here.
That's my burner. I already activated on TD.
Did I get activated? Let's see. And yeah, I'm in chat. Got in a sell here as price is activated. Once you flip there, should be a quick trade. There's a lot of volume here. Stop loss is the current kind of highs, and TP is gonna be down here. All right, the moment we tap 1798 here, that's where I'm gonna go risk free. Move stops to break even, no risk, and then leave a runner to TP, potentially closing half as well. All right, nice. Gonna move my stops to break even here. 10% profit. Gonna close half of my positions as well, right around here. Locking in half my positions, and then there's a trade, risk free trade, quick trade, no drawdown.
She's a runner. She's a track star.
Nice trade. Let's even get TP tap though. So we close half, locked in half. Let's see what happens now.
20, bro. That shit moves so fast.
So fast.
You take those.
Reza, did you get it?
Of course he did.
I took the 5-minute celery actually.
There you go. Nice.
But I'm closing full. I'm done trading for today, man. I'm just too stressed.
Close the stream. Close the stream.
I'm so stressed, man. You guys don't understand.
Go home.
Sweating buckets.
You need to close the stream, bro. You took 2 wins today. Get off.
That was quick. That was so cool. We got 24 pips there within like boom, boom, boom. That's volatile. Chat, I did say it was gonna be volatile. It would be a quick move. But yeah. Let's see. If it hits break even, you can't do anything about that. Your plan was to move stocks to break even at those areas. If that was your plan, and if it hits break even, you can't get mad at yourself. But that's why you had a plan to secure profits as well, right? There was a minus 4 hour support there. It makes sense why we rejected here again. Look left, minus support right here. So you can't get mad at yourself at all if you hit break even. You got like you had time to close half and all that.
All right, now I can close my charts.
Ooh,
We got 20
and call
20
it.
pips at break even. I take those. I mean, it's basically like closing full at 10.
If you look, we filled that wick that we expected to take advantage of, and
This is gonna run to the new 5. It's just making a top wick.
yeah, it should run technically. NYSE open, it should.
Lots of volume.
A lot of volume coming in.
That's
But the advantage that we had in the charts and in this analysis, we've utilized it. We used it, and that was it. That was our trade. Now you should be break even, or you should have closed full at the tip of the wick.
I closed full actually.
And that's
20
very
pips.
smart. I would expect, since this new 4 hour, even though there's lots of volume, unless you're moving your stops to like the top of the candle, like the 4 hour might come back and make a steeper wick.
That was like 25 pips. That's crazy.
Yeah,
It was funny. I was trying to close half at like 10:15, and it was literally 20.
20,
Like,
yeah.
This is gold from like 2 years ago. Like, this is what it would do. It would just
And we were
We'd
patient.
give a lot of pips. We'd give a lot of pips. We'd have bigger stops, but you'd get a lot of pips really quickly.
Look how many ranges we missed just to get our ideal entry and be the most comfortable in our entry and get the right RR. Like we skipped out on 1, 2, 3 ranges.
4 ranges.
Got it on the 4th range just because we're not like rushing it. We knew the move was gonna happen. We were just looking for our entry.
And very key as well, taking advantage. If you didn't take advantage of those levels, minus poor resistance, I don't know. It's there's a reason we move fast to break even. It's not just because we're hungry for pips. Like we want to close half. It's because we're tapping minor levels that price may reject off of. Oh yeah, record change too. Thank you. Nice.
Emotional management, no emotions. Like parameters were hit, and that's it.
It's the same management we've been doing for the past 2 years. There's no emotional management. I even said before.
Okay, I'm sorry. Oh, just shut up next time.
What happened?
Because I'm the one who said the emotional management comment, and then everyone just started ripping into me.
Wait, why?
I said DVS and then handshake emotional management, and then you and Wix were like, there is no emotional management.
Oh.
You can. If you had emotional management, you'd probably be holding.
I thought it was someone else.
Drawdown.
I thought it was someone else.
How many people are in drawdown right now, holding their full position?
That should not be the case.
Yeah, it absolutely should not be the case. If like, I don't know, you're an asshole if you were to try 20 pips in profit and you're in drawdown right now. Just being honest with you.
Said you're an asshole.
He's not. Listen, guys. Wix isn't trying to be rude or disrespectful. He's just saying there was a plan. He executed, and if you slipped up, you slipped up. Just learn from it and just know that, don't play that greed game next time. That's all. Money management.
There's no way you should be in drawdown right now. You should have taken some off the table in profit, and been either break even or taken everything off the table.
Like I got slow fingers. It went like 25 pips so fast, and I was only managed to go break even. I'm okay with that.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's why. That's
why. Toronto as well. Sorry, Jake.
What's that?
Is Ifty, are you from Toronto?
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, okay.
All right.
You too?
Yeah, Richmond.
Hey, awesome, man. Nice. I'm at Young and Shepherd.
Oh shit. Okay.
Close by.
North York, so you're probably really close to Dawn.
Yeah, very close there, man. Wait, say Marcus, you're hopping off? I can tell you're hopping off.
I gotta make up for yesterday and like have a real day, bro. It's already 9:30. You gotta win.
Yeah.
We're getting off at 9 a.m. all month, and now we're pushing it a little for me.
Yeah, bro. Nah, yo, take it easy, bro. Enjoy that W. Yo, by the way, what lie you popping at?
That was a 2.5.
Oh, nice, solid,
beautiful,
solid
profits.
Not bad. We'll take it.
Take it.
It's been a weird month.
We eat those.
We in profit this month. Looking to end good tomorrow.
Yeah. All right, brother. Peace out, yo.
Right.
Later, Marcos.
Maybe I'll stream NFTs this weekend. I know people keep asking.
You'll be on tomorrow, no?
Oh, yeah, Marcos. Do you have like a channel or something you can subscribe to?
I have a Twitch. I'll put it in Discord. But if I go live, I'll announce it in the Discord and I'll ping it.
Why gotta be Twitch, man?
Marcos be twitching.
Bro, the CEO of YouTube left. Me and Don were just talking about it.
I know. I'm fucked. I switched too.
He was the guy that was making YouTube fire, and then he dipped. Now he's at a crypto company called it's Matich. You guys know Matich. Rip.
I don't know Matich. Wait, I thought it was Susan Wojcicki.
No, that's like the owner, but the CEO of the CEO and head of gaming, not the CEO of YouTube.
Oh, okay.
But he also took care of like the streaming aspect.
Yeah, he was doing a good job copying Twitch.
Yeah.
I mean, that's all you gotta do, right?
So
just copy,
Yeah.
All YouTube got to do is just copy everything that Twitch has, and then everybody in Twitch.
It really is that easy. I don't know what's.
I know, bro. I swear I could do that guy's job. And then you just tell the programmers to code it. You're not even the one coding it.
That's a new CEO of YouTube.
Yo, blue check marks for everybody.
For everybody.
You get a check mark, and you get a check mark.
You get a check mark, and you get a check mark.
Oh man, what a W day. Look, we sat through fucking the last 24 hours without taking a trade.
I know. Literally 24 hours since the last trade.
We literally sat through it. We like watched charts for a long time. You got paid to wait. It should be like that every day. You should be getting paid to wait. No, you know.
Marcos,
no
just link your Twitch to the chat.
I did, and then I put NP.
Yeah, Wix. No emotions, bro. Like, look at this.
What is it? Nightbot like ban Marcos for putting it.
I'll ban Nightbot.
Nightbot.
Get access to Nightbot green wiring.
Pushing pips. All right, chat. I think I'm gonna call it. You know, what am I gonna be here for? What am I gonna be here for? You know, there's not much you gotta do now. Took a trade already.
Bible stick discussions.
No more Bible stick concepts. You know. Hey, all I want to chat to do before you guys dip off here, I want everyone to leave a like on the stream. Just leave a like, sub to the channel, and let's hit 12K. Let's hit 12K. Today's your first day on. It's about the stream. Amazing work, real patience, and clean plan. Appreciate the work. Hey man, hope you had a nice 15 pips there for you. But yeah, chat, I'm gonna call it. Thanks everyone for showing up.
Yeah.
Have a great session. Don't overtrade. Please don't overtrade, man. Please.
See you tomorrow.
And yeah, see you guys tomorrow, man. Peace out.
Thanks for hosting, Don. Nice
Of course, bro.
Take care.
Always.
Okay, bought a P, not a pill of Porsche. Push a P. 3 P's, popcorn, Porsche. Push a P. I just fucked a cup of water. I did. Push a P, red bandana Cardinals. Push a P. I'm a P, you ain't your whole endorsement. Yeah. She ain't vanilla for me, she simply porcelain. I never saw ops, now we finally touched. She ready to get in the streets for me, no question. Too rich to text, I let my shoulder forward it. Take the P at the alphabets, nigga try to sort it. I'm pushing P. I'm pushing P. I'm pushing P. Push P. I'm pushing P. Push P. I'm pushing P. Push P. I'm pushing P. Yeah.